Yes, I agree too. I will kill music. Why did this thing have to update and I don't know where everything is now? Ah. Okay. And yep. And go.
I don't know what we're yelling about! We came, we saw, we kicked its ass!
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine? Kind of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style?
Who is this? What's your operating number?
Conversation anyway.
Look, we're gonna have company! Loud noises!
Look. Man is still working out the same. It's the audio files used to be this way. Now they're upwards, and I cannot read what is on the thing, Michael. Yes, it says here through the mediums of shambles, the new fragment from misinterpret people. Me. So if we couldn't hear anything at the start, it's not my fault. If you cares, go listen to the podcast later. Back from your property. Yeah. You into the box? Roughly. Oh yeah, that's cool. Hold on. Yeah. The one that looks suspiciously like a penis. Okay.
Oh, we have it at work. Okay, I see. I
Yes.
see.
The Blu-ray popped up when I was processing them. I saw it. I'm like, let me see if it's on Crunchyroll. Oh, hey, it is. I'm adding it to the watch list.
Nice.
And yeah, honestly, it did sort of grab my attention. The title sounded interesting. So I was like, all right, we are going to jump into this. And you know what? It's actually very funny. It's a comedy, fantasy anime. It is essentially this character, Yuki Hiroshi. He picks up, so he's a big gamer. So he plays games to escape real life, which is what a lot of gamers do. And he plays VR MMO RPGs. So VR, virtual reality, MMO, which is massive multiplayer online RPGs, which is role-playing games. That's the stuff he does. And the gadget that they use in this anime is essentially a gaming chair that's connected to a console, and it utilizes the body's nervous system to engage like all of the different sensors and all that sort of stuff for you to be in this VR, like in this sort of virtual reality. But you're not wearing a headset or anything from what I've seen. You're literally just lying back in a gaming chair and letting the machine sort of work through your central nervous system, essentially. Interesting technology that they've decided to go with. And then he was looking forward to a particular release of a game from a franchise he's been playing for a very, very long time. But apparently that particular VR MMO was like dying, and he was like one of the very few players who still continue to support the game and buy the game and all that in his like later iterations. But for whatever reason, he walks into this really weird like he goes into the gaming store that he usually goes to, but because he also gets bullied by his high school bullies, he ended up giving them more money than he intended to, and so he was short some cash to pick up the game he was really looking forward to. So he ended up walking away and found a really dingy looking gaming store, walks in, and there's a young lady who is there who sells all these games. He asks her if they have stock of this particular game he was after because it's a new release, and she pretty much mocks him for liking that game series and why it's dying, why he wants to keep playing that, and blah blah blah. Ends up tricking him into buying a different VR MMO game. And she's like, try it, go away, come back when you know, and then also gave him her number so that they can play together. For context, she's an adult. She's got a big bust.
Naturally.
And he is a high school student.
Naturally. Yeah.
Yes.
This all seems to track.
Yes. And this particular new RPG that this VR MMO that the young lady was trying to get him to play, something different, something new. And essentially what happens is, in this particular game, you start experiencing, like, you can feel, you can smell, you can taste. And when you can do all that in a game, because this particular game was very sort of, the way they developed the game was all about the realism. And so that's why they incorporated all these different, like, nervous system kind of features, right? And because that's how the device works. It's so real that he can feel being punched in the nose and being cut in the hand.
Wow.
Yeah. And to a point where it's like this real sort of what it's a AI generative kind of NPCs that communicate with you and you talk to them like they're normal people and all that sort of stuff. He ends up accidentally killing in the game the character that's supposedly his childhood best friend in front of the sister.
Oh, wow.
And it's very harsh seeing it because he ends up tackling this guy, but the guy was holding a knife because he was slicing an apple and he was about to eat the apple. And you can only guess what happens to that knife.
Oh, boy.
And he dies.
Oh, great.
And then the sister of the guy that died is now seeking revenge and trying to kill Hiro. So he's like running away. And the lady that sold him the game comes into the game as a fairy that no other NPC or player will be able to see except for him. So she's there to help him. So I'm only 2 episodes in. It's funny, very fantasy, but also has me thinking, I hope they don't create VR tech like that.
Like that. Yeah, no thanks.
I really don't want to do that.
You have no choice.
I know they might be playing around with the whole idea of the AI generative stuff, like the AI dialogue and all that. But I mean, that in itself is already kind of incorporated in a lot of RPGs already, depending on player choices and stuff. And that kind of I would see that working in a way. But at the same time, I don't like the idea of the real feel, the realism of the feeling of being hit and the feeling of like potentially being killed. I don't particularly want to go through that. I don't want to feel that.
No thanks.
But I know that there is technology out there in VR that they're working on where there is like haptic feedback, especially for like first person shooter games, that if you get the feel of what it's like to shoot a gun or a certain type of gun, and so you sort of feel that kind of that feedback from it in that tech. But yeah, I don't know that I want to be like having my nervous system like in a game. So yeah, that is Full Dive. I'm just gonna call it Full Dive.
Full Dive. I mean, it sums it up nicely.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I've been watching.
Great. Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks for sharing. I love these crazy anime shows that you watch. They're just crazy.
They just
fun
sound
and-
interesting, and I'm like,
They
you know
are.
what?
Yeah.
Let's give it a go.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
It's original stories. It's great.
Exactly.
It's really, really good. Thank you for sharing.
course.
Mike, what have you been watching since our last podcast?
Well, I have been watching One Piece, live action and otherwise, and I am up to 585. So a little ahead of Fulya, just a little. Where we are is quite interesting. They're in the new world now, so everything is new. We're way past the Grand Line of where we're going to in the live action. And yeah, there's a lot of characters coming back and being utilized, which is cool, and also some newer that are coming back as well. So this is getting interesting. And also, yeah, before we were online, I was talking to Kendall, and yeah, there's a person being voiced by Matt Mercer. The yeah, that guy.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say who.
Damn it.
But you know his tones.
Do I though? I haven't played the game that he's in.
Maybe,
Yet.
Yeah. Well, yeah. but I know him from Critical Role.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I know him from the Square Enix
yeah,
marketing stuff.
like he's a new Dante or something. Yeah, or something like that. Well, something. I don't know. I don't know. Square Enix. Yeah, there's a lot of Critical Role people in there. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, so that's a lot of fun, and I'm loving every minute of it. And yeah, it's slowly sort of coming together of where we are. So I'm more than halfway to the end of series 1 of the anime. Still another 500 or so to go. So cool. That's cool. I'll leave the pit for last, but new show just came out, season 4 of Invincible. So I've seen the first 3 episodes.
Yeah. Yep, I've seen the first one. So
Yeah.
no spoilers.
That's right. First one was great, coming back
Yes.
and where we are in the world. Out of all 3 of them, I kind of like the second one. And I probably need to rewatch the third one because I was going in and out of consciousness, so I was falling asleep. Not a detriment to the show, it was just getting late, and I'm an old man now, and I need to go to bed at a reasonable time. And get up at a reasonable time too, but that doesn't help when you're on sabbatical. You're on holidays, and you're on your own time, and it doesn't help. Yes, the latest episode of The Amazing Digital Circus came out yesterday, and I watched that with the kids. And yeah, it's going in crazy places. I'm enjoying it because of existential dread, and the kids like it because it's colourful and wacky. So it's fun for all the family. And coincidentally, they just dropped that the last episode of the episode of it forever is coming out in June the 19th. So it's the same day as Toy Story 5. So 2 things are fighting against each other. And which one will we watch?
Which
Probably
one
both.
indeed?
Yeah, one that's a feel good, one that's it's going great, interesting, sweet.
Sweet.
I do recommend that because it's indie animation, and I'm all for that. Need more of that, and yeah, that's good. What else besides the pit? Because I'm trying to not think of the pit because it just leaves me with a gaping hole in my heart.
Yes, or a gaping hole in your chest that leads to your heart, as we saw this week.
Yeah. Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah. Someone beat my own heart with their hand. I've seen that
Yeah.
done before in shows. It's like, it just proves that we're just a big bag of meat.
We are.
Put you-
meat.
Yeah, put you in perspectives. Anyway, yeah, so the pit. Wow. Unfortunately, there is, it's hard to explain because it's all sort of ramping up to where everyone's going to start yelling at each other, and it's essentially that it's that French farce where things are starting to go and go and go, where everything's going to speed up and people are going to go nuts and crazy, and Mel swore for the first time, so that's a sign.
Holy shit.
That's a sign of things going a bit spare. Yeah, I can't really add too much. What about you, Kendall? What do you think of the pit? And where it's going?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've got 4 episodes left, I think, now of season
Something like
2. So, so I'm wondering what else is coming, what else is going to happen. I mean, as usual, we were left on a bit of a harrowing cliffhanger with the poor new nurse being held in a headlock by a patient who had no idea where he was, who'd shown aggression and had to be sedated, and oh my god, and the fact that she's in a sealed room with him, and it's like, oh fuck me. I'm sure she'll be fine. Still, it's pretty like, oh god. But yeah, I'm wondering if what's going to be, the thing that's going to really kick things off, if they're going to do anything else, because like the water slide accident has kind of been wrapped up. They haven't really done anything else with that this episode, so I think that's kind of nothing, obviously, compared to the shooting in season 1. So I don't know if they're going to do any big events again, or if I don't know if something else goes worse with the computer outage, or if Robbie and Alashimi get into it. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I hope we get to see Dr. Abbott come back soon.
I doubt it.
We're approaching the night shift, so he should be in at least the last couple episodes. I would think. But who knows? You're right. It was really difficult watching Mel go through it this week. And, having her own problems sort of come to the fore, that realization of like, I just have my sister. I don't have anyone else. And now she's got someone, and now she's got that someone's family. And I kind of feel bad for her in that sense of, yes, her sister lied to her, and yes, her sister is ditching their 4th of July plans, which Mel says they always do. But by the same token, I also respect where her sister's coming from, in terms of, just because she has a disability doesn't mean she can't make her own decisions.
Yeah.
Just because she's in a care place, during the week, doesn't mean she can't make her own choices. Just because she's got a boyfriend doesn't mean that he raped her. Like it's really sad that Mel's just kind of jumping to these terrible conclusions, and then using the emergency phone line to try and get the boyfriend's parents' phone number because her sister refused to give it to her. I'm just like, oh my god. So yeah, it's just, yeah, Mel, I love Mel to pieces, but it sucks to see her breaking. I mean, it's, her deposition obviously was pretty intense for her, and now like this stuff is just compounding that, and yeah, we'll see how it goes for her the rest of the season. It was good to see Santos and Langdon finally clear the air a little. And I kind of love this show because it really does a good job of explaining both sides of their argument in terms of the writing, because I see where Santos is coming from. Absolutely. And I forgot that Langdon hadn't told everyone, like, not everyone knew that he stole from the hospital.
Yeah.
And, things would be different if maybe people did know. So I'm glad. I respect her putting her foot down and say, you tell everyone, or otherwise if you don't, you just stay away from me, basically. I don't want anything to do with you. Which is also kind of a shit approach, just because, like, you guys are there to save lives. It shouldn't be about your personal beef, Like, even
as
during
Robbie
that
says,
scene,
leave your shit at the door.
Yeah, and he made a great point. And don't worry, I'll talk about Robbie in a second. But and then that scene with like Santos and Whitaker deciding who should finish up writing up the patient's thing, and then they couldn't decide, and then Mel just cracked the shits. like just, I don't care who does it, somebody do it. I was just like, oh my god, people are children. Yeah, just so much drama going on. And yeah, and then just Robbie is just kind of breaking my heart a little still, after, like the whole thing with Mohan after last week's episode, and then he came down again on her this week because of the they didn't do an ultrasound on the patient's heart and they nearly bled out, which was crazy. Poor that fucking shut Ogilvy up. He's like, I want to intubate someone. I want to do another intubation, and then he gets the opportunity, and because
he freezes up.
He freezes up because he feels like it's his fault. And But then Robbie comes down on Mohan and then says what you just referenced, Mike. The whole, think of this place as a fortress. We have to keep our personal shit out. We can't bring it in with us. And then I'm just like, but man, you fucking... And I know he owned up to it. He owned up last season to Abbott about crumbling and everything. And Langdon knows what that... Oh, was it Langdon or was it Whitaker? Someone else knows about Robbie's breakdown. It might have been Whitaker.
Yeah, Whitaker, yeah.
Whitaker, yeah. But regardless, like, I know Robbie owned up to that, but like, I don't know, his attitude is just, I don't like it.
And also, he was way more harsh less harsh to Ogleby, who...
Yes.
Where it was his fault, but draw the ire to, yeah.
Yeah, because Mohan's the resident in charge of him, so she should have.
And then he said,
sure.
if you can't handle this, get out. And she said, maybe I will.
And then she said, yeah, exactly, which makes me suck to think that she might not be around next season, because I love Samira. I think she's great, but she's having a rough day as well. Yeah, everyone's having a rough day. And I will just, on a sidebar before I move on to the other thing I watched, my love for Dr. McKay is also still strong. The fact that she'll drop everything to go out and see a homeless person, a drug addict, to help them. I hated that Robbie came down on her for it. I get why he did, because, her other patient passed away while Roxy, that was sad. But we saw that coming, sadly. But yeah, Roxy passed away while she was out, and then Robbie kind of he doesn't throw it in her face, but he kind of uses it to make her feel bad a little, I think, because it's not like she wasn't doing the wrong thing, but at the same time, I guess his point of you're using hospital resources on the hospital's dime just to treat this person, in the park. What the fuck is that? So I don't know. It's all very complicated. It's just a great show. It's just there's so much going on. There's so much going on. It's just great. So anyway.
Yeah, it's a show that I like to watch, but it makes me feel bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's Jesus. Yeah. Everybody in that show said, and the fucking ice stuff. Dude.
I had to explain that to my wife of what is going on over in America. And that sort of shit, and it's like, why is the doctor getting arrested? Because he obstructed
justice or whatever
for justice.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then everyone who is undocumented or even
legal
do have their papers, but they don't want to risk it. They get up and left. So
they left.
Less people are in the hospital, so more added pressure on everyone in there. So yeah, it's a powder keg.
It is a powder keg. That was probably the one moment where I was grateful for Robbie for being on one and just speaking the fuck up and telling me you guys are disrupting my ED ever since you walked in, and now I'm losing patients, I'm losing staff because they're too scared to be here when you're here. Now, get the fuck out of here, basically. And then, shit hits the fan real bad. Fucking kudos and just big cojones as well to the Pit writers for putting that in there. Because obviously it's... it probably was filmed before shit got real bad in Minneapolis, for example, but if maybe it was done as a consequence, I don't know, but it's really close to home for them, and I can't imagine what watching that must feel like for the American viewers.
Yeah, well, apparently the bigwigs are saying, can we tone it down, or even have both sides? It's and they try to fight real hard. It's no, this is what's happening, and no, and it's we'll go somewhere else. Considering this is the biggest thing, it's great that this is the biggest thing, and they can throw shade and no matter what people think. It's like, no, I don't want my thing political. It's like, well, you know, fuck you.
But the whole point of the show is supposed to be a reflection of the current time, and whether that's current political climate or, you know, environmental or, you know, the medical industry, of course. Like it's all a reflection of that.
Things being defunded and all that.
Yeah, exactly right. Okay, 2 quick things before I move on. I just wanted to shout out Javadi this week for proving in front of her mum that she's fucking got it, and I loved Robbie for saying that. You know, get in there and show your mum that you belong here. I thought that was great. And then the fact that during the ice confrontation she was filming on her phone as well. So
well, because it sets up that because she's an influencer, more eyes are going to see that. So
exactly
and I love the fact that she had to race to the ambulance bay because that's only where you can get reception.
Yeah, that's right.
In order to send it. So
in order to send it and post it, exactly. So yay, Javadi. Go girl. All right. That's the pit done. And I just want to quickly mention, as I did briefly mention earlier, I've seen the first episode of Invincible season 4. Haven't had time to watch the rest yet, but yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into that this week. Great to be back with this show. It's so good. It's just awesome. And I had the best surprise too, because the opening sequence was really good. Like this opening montage of you know, here's where all our characters are after how many weeks or months it's been since the end of season 3. And it was set to a song by my favorite band, Nothing But Thieves. So that made me... I was like, oh my god, Nothing But Thieves is an Invincible? What's happening? It's my favorite band. Yeah, so that was a nice surprise. And yeah, it was really, really good. And I had to remember that Oliver grows faster because of the other half of his DNA. Because I was like, wait, it's been... How many years has it been? Oh, wait, no, he grows... He's he's part alien. Well, he's fully alien, but anyway, part Viltrumite, part whatever that bug lady was.
Bug lady.
Yes, bug lady. I can't remember. I've forgotten.
Insectoid.
Insectoid. Yes. So lots of tensions, rightfully so, with Cecil and the Guardians. He like agreeing to go back to work for him, which is hectic, and then Eve's powers are on the fritz, which has me concerned. And there's this lady who's come from
I just know why.
you know why. I don't know the future yet. And then there's this lady that's come from either outer space or another dimension looking for electricity, and you know, and her voice sounded really familiar, and I forgot to look up who voiced her, but go her. That was really interesting, that conflict with them. And then the fucking squid brain things, I've already forgotten what they're called too. God, my memory's doing well today. But yeah, those things
Squid
coming
hive
back.
mind.
Yeah, Squid Hive Mind and Mark having to make the wrong call at the end of that episode. And it was so obvious it was going to happen, but I don't care that it was obvious because it just makes it heartbreaking. If he just waited 5 seconds, it would have been fine. Anyway, whatever. And I hate Eve's parents. I don't like Eve's parents, especially her dad. Her dad can kiss my ass. Her mum means well, but some of the shit she's telling her is just like, oh no. What do you mean? Why are you saying, like, you know, maybe in the future you won't like Mark kind of thing? Like that, you can't say that to your own daughter. That was gross.
Sounds reflecting.
I didn't like it. Yeah, she's clearly having some regrets about who she married, and you know, I would too if I was in her position. But you know, you can't project that onto your fucking daughter. It's not fair. Anyway, it's a great show. There are
highly recommend it. You should watch it, Fulya.
Yeah, there's superheroes and drama, and then
a lot of good voice actors as well.
So many good voice actors, and then Conquest at the end of the episode too. And I'm just like, And
Yeah.
Cecil's just like, oh, fuck. And I'm like, what do you fucking think was going to happen? You fucking kept him in there.
You kept a
Literally-
loaded gun.
Literally,
What do you expect?
what do you think? What do you, yeah, I have no sympathy for him. No sympathy. Anyway. So I can't wait for more Invincible. It's going to be awesome. But until then, those are the weekly watchings, which means it's now time to get into the week that was in the nerdy news.
Nerdy news. All the audio.
This is the news, the nerdy news. The nerds that talk about the nerdy news. That is us who talk about the news that is nerdy. And now the queen of nerdydom, the hostess with mostest, Kendall Richardson. Take it away, Kendall.
And we're back.
And we're back. Okay, friends. We have to start because it's just 2026 is just a year for some icons and some legends leaving us, and these two people we're about to talk about are no exception, because this week we lost Chuck Norris. Passed away at the age of 86, which is just bizarre to think about, because you know there's such a mythology around this man, and you know all the jokes that everyone says about him. Like I used to keep either a Word document or a diary or something that I just had all these Chuck Norris jokes in them, because they were just so funny, because they're just great puns and play on words, and it just really tickled me. Like for example, most children check their closet for the boogeyman every night, but the boogeyman checks his closet for Chuck Norris. Or when the Hulk gets super angry, he turns into Chuck Norris. The flu gets a Chuck Norris shot every year. And this is one of my favorites. It only takes Chuck Norris 20 minutes to watch 60 minutes. It's just, there's hundreds of them online. Do yourself a favor and pay your respects to the great man by reading a bunch of them. Of course, he was most known for his role on the original run of Walker, Texas Ranger back in the 90s. That was kind of the big thing that he did that kind of made him a household name. Before that, he'd done a bunch of martial arts stuff. Like famously, he worked with Bruce Lee back in the 70s. And I saw might have been Boss Logic, but someone posted this artwork on Instagram, and it was Chuck Norris going up to the pearly gates for a rematch with Bruce Lee, and I thought that was pretty sweet. But yeah, I thought the man was invincible, and I think we all did, so it's really sad that he's left us. But 86 is a very good innings, and we should all be so lucky. So he will definitely be missed. Fulya, do you have any words on the late great Chuck Norris?
It is sad to hear of his passing. I've only heard from his name from a lot of people in pop culture. I've never actually sought out any of the movies or shows that he's been a part of. But by looking at his filmography, it doesn't look like he did a lot in his career, but the stuff that he has done, I suppose it's more quality over quantity for him. And he's done some like really cool things, you know, big one being Walker, Texas Ranger. I never watched the original series, but I did end up watching the reboot with Jared Padalecki. So I'm not really sure if I can really compare it, but yeah, it's one of those things where I can kind of understand why they wanted to do a reboot, considering how good it was back in the day. And they just wanted to maybe modernize it, you know, in their own way. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, he's been in quite a lot of films as well. He was in Dodgeball as himself.
Yes, which apparently I read that I think Ben Stiller or Vince Vaughn had to like convince him to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I've at least watched that. I've watched Dodgeball,
Good,
and
good.
that's fun.
Good.
But yeah, it is a pretty big loss, to say the least, because Chuck Norris was quite the household name in a lot of people's watchings. So yeah, big loss.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Mike, what about you? What do you have? How are you feeling about the passing of Chuck Norris?
Well, there's a new joke, really. Chuck Norris actually died 30 years ago. It just took this long for death to build up the courage to tell him.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
And also, Chuck Norris doesn't read books. He just stares at it until it gives up its information.
Yeah. Yeah, I also saw one that was like Chuck Norris doesn't turn on the shower. He just stares at the shower head until it starts crying.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
That's a good one.
So all jokes aside, yes, he has his sort of niche thing like Walker's Texas Ranger and all that, but the man was an advocate of being anti-gay marriage and also a Trump supporter.
Oh.
So fuck him.
Oh.
Okay. I would like to say, who cares about Chuck Norris? I want to give my props to Jamie Blanks, Australian director, who is no longer with us, and also composer, who did some movies as well as some music videos as well. So here's to him and not Chuck Norris, because fuck the man, but the jokes are funny.
The jokes are funny. Thank you, Mike, for pointing that out.
Not to be political.
Not to be political, no, but if I had known that, I probably would have handled my dedication a little bit different. So
there was more
that's
jokes
really
in there than anything.
That's
so
really shit.
You'll be fine.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I was fine. I was just making the jokes are just great, and it's just I don't know. But that's not good. And yes, Jamie Blanks, the Australian director, he was 54. Directed Urban Legend. It's a horror film I haven't watched in a long time, but I've seen it many times because Jared Leto's in it. And
Robert Englund, more likely.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Robert Englund was also in that. He played the professor at the university. So, but yeah, very sad to hear of his passing too.
But Valentine as well, which we've got.
Yes, Valentine. That's the one with David Boreanaz, I think.
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis. Okay, speaking of all of that, this next one really sucks for me, and I'm probably gonna cry again. Yeah, okay. Woo. Sorry. Yeah, just a bit sad about this one. Oh, okay. I'm just really crying here. Yeah, so sadly, Nicholas Brendan died yesterday, and I mean, I'm sure you guys know Buffy is my favorite show of all time. I've seen it numerous times. It's what he was most known for, of course, playing the lovable and funny and sometimes downright stupid Xander Harris, who had a heart of gold underneath it all. And he played that character so very well. Made me laugh and smile so many times, and, you know, he was the one guy in the Scooby Gang who didn't really have any powers, but he helped save the world more than once somehow in the show. And Nicholas brought just such warmth and dedication to that role, and his humor was just next level. Like, I just think about all the jokes that he delivered in that show. Like he was probably one of the best people. Like, it's like him and Seth Green to deliver Joss Whedon's humorous dialogue back in the day. Like, there's one episode where someone has to spell out the word bitch, and like I think it's like Willow. I think she says bitch, and then for some reason Xander just says a bitka. It's just the way he says it. It's just perfect. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think anyone was really expecting this, so it's just really sad, and especially because a year ago we lost Michelle Trachtenberg as well. So, and of course with the unfortunate news of the Buffy reboot being cancelled last week, it's just not a good time to be a Buffy fan. And this is just really sad. And he died in his sleep apparently, according to his family, and I used the phrase before, but yeah, we should all be so lucky to go that way. But it's really sad to just see it happen, and because he was 54, he was the same age as Jamie Blanks actually, and yeah, that's just not fair. The man he had some troubles after Buffy, as was widely publicized, sadly, and he was according to sources, he was getting better. He was on the mend. He was taking care of himself. He was optimistic about the future, and it's just like Matthew Perry. It's the same thing. It's just, yeah. So yeah, I'm really sad. It's a big piece of my upbringing has disappeared. So yeah, but I will never forget Nicholas Brendan and the joy he brought to my life and to so many people's life across the world. Just based on the reaction of the Buffy reboot cancellation this week, it seems a lot of people were really affected by that, and I'm sure a lot of them are feeling the same way I am. And the cast, paid tribute to him as well. Sarah Michelle Gellar, David Boreanaz, Alison Hannigan. They all came out and shared their condolences and their memories of him, and yeah, it's just, it's very surreal and very sad. So yeah, I'm gonna miss him a lot. More Buffy rewatches. Well, that's how I'll cope. More Buffy rewatches. I'm definitely due for one. It's been a while, so maybe now's a good time. Anyway, sorry for getting emotional. Fulia, I know you've dabbled in Buffy, haven't you? How are you feeling about the passing of the wonderful Nicholas Brendan?
Honestly, I just heard about it right now. I am kind of in shock.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah. Yeah, it happened yesterday.
Wow.
Literally, I put the run sheet. I'm not even kidding. You keep this in or edit it out, whatever you want. But I put the run sheet together, and then I'd moved on to do some other writing, and then I opened up my phone to check a Facebook notification, and it was the top post, and I just burst into tears. So yeah, and I just snuck it into the run sheet. So sorry, I thought you knew. I'm sorry.
The one piece of news I didn't know about was Nicholas Brendan passing away. Wow. Okay. Yeah. No, I've watched Buffy from start to finish. I don't think I watched it. I dabbled in it when I was growing up, when it was first sort of coming out, but then I didn't actually properly sit down to watch it until my 20s. Yeah. And it's a fun show. I really enjoyed it. It's a really great show. Who doesn't want to watch a show about a girl teenager slaying vampires and monsters and falling in love with another vampire, and
it's pretty great.
It's awesome. Yeah. And Xander was that goofy character in that show, and Nicholas did a great job bringing that character to life, and he that role was made for him essentially. Yeah, he's very good with the comedic timing of everything and all that sort of stuff, and so good. Yeah, really sad to know that he's no longer with us. I don't think I've actually seen much else of anything other than Buffy that he's been in. He's done a lot though since then. Just by looking at his filmography, and yeah, look, honestly, it's always sad to hear anyone pass away, to be honest, especially ones that you've looked up to and they were in shows and movies that you were so fond of or that you grew up with and all that sort of stuff. So big hugs to you, Kendall.
Oh, thanks. And to you.
Thank you.
To you. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, that's a gut punch, but yeah.
Yeah. It's no good. Thank you for sharing that, and apologies again for not
No, that's
realizing
okay.
you didn't
Honestly, it didn't even. I skimmed through the run sheet and I saw the name. I'm like, oh, okay. It didn't click. It honestly didn't
You
click.
didn't recognize it until I started
No,
talking.
yeah.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh,
It's
no.
okay. It's okay. I'm fine.
Okay. All right, good. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if it had been reverse, I would have been mortified. Well, not mortified. That's the wrong word. Just devastated. I mean, I was devastated.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's-
No,
it's-
your
it's
reaction
fine.
would have been a lot worse than mine.
Yeah, yesterday I was bad. It was bad.
Yeah.
But now we will ask Mike, how are you feeling? Do you have any words on Nicholas Brendan? Did you engage with Buffy or any of his other works?
Well, my older sister was definitely the Buffy head, because she was right there when it was first coming out.
Perfect age, yeah.
Yeah, perfect age for it. And yeah, so Osmosis sort of knew of him and knew of the Buffy thing. I didn't really get into it because yeah, I was young and it's like, what's this stuff? I don't get it. Looks too grown up for me. Where's my Dragon Ball Z? You know, that sort of thing. But my wife was actually a fan of a little bit of a fan of Buffy, and coincidentally, I think it was probably coming up 20 years ago, way back when the expo was called Armageddon. He was there as well as his brother Kelly.
Yeah.
So
Twin
that
brother.
was a treat. It was like, there's two of them. What's going on? It's like, because I didn't know that he actually had a twin brother. It's like, and I knew of the episode that actually had both of them in it.
Yes.
I thought it was like it's like Parent Trap. It's one person doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like, but no, apparently. So coincidentally, we have a signed picture of him, so that's going to be cool. I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's somewhere
Aw.
in a box.
Okay.
Somewhere,
Somewhere
we got
here.
We got a lot of crap, so
a lot
somewhere
of-
around here.
A lot
Yeah,
of cool stuff.
Yeah, so it was. I think it was roughly the same time. Where no, it was a different time. Because James Masters is like always here. So
Yeah, he's here every couple of years, it seems. Yeah.
yeah, and again,
And again next month.
and again, and again, and again. Yeah, I need to go. Apparently he's in Torchwood, and I haven't really tackled Torchwood,
Yes.
so I need to like get a picture of him.
Yes.
I don't know, I don't know. I haven't really dabbled in Torchwood, which is kind of weird for a
No, I
Doctor Who
know.
person to.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It didn't really grab me as a person. It's like, it's just like the same as. Anyway, I'm talking about Doctor Who when I'm talking. They talk about someone who sadly passed away. He did have his faults, but at the end and had some stuff. But here nor there. But he will be remembered for a long time for Buffy, which.
Yeah.
It isn't a mean feat. If you're known for one thing, cool. When does a man die? Anyway, future
Don't do it.
future thing in the head. So here's to you, Nicholas, and
Yes.
you'll be missed.
Yes, absolutely. He definitely will. Fucking surreal. All right, let's get on to some better news. The rest of the news is pretty cool. Starting with, we have time for Firefly, Mike. It's time for Firefly.
Never time for Firefly.
It's time for Firefly because we finally
No.
got the
God,
reveal.
No. No. No.
Now.
Now you don't have a choice.
No. I hope they fail. I hope they don't have a platform.
Okay, so yes, as we teased a little last week on the pod, Nathan Fillion and the cast of Firefly have been teasing for a couple of weeks that something's coming. There's an announcement coming, and that it wasn't collectibles. And Pop Vinyl.
A new series. Of
A new
Pop
series.
Vinyl.
So a Pop Vinyl. So they were all together at Awesome Con in Washington DC. They did a panel there and announced to the world that there is going to be a Firefly animated series, which is super exciting. And I didn't even consider an animated series as an idea, and I think it's perfect. And everybody's coming back. Everyone that is able to come back is coming back. It's going to be set between the events of Firefly and Serenity, which is a little interesting because parts of Serenity, from memory, retcon the series a bit. I guess I think they do, because I think from memory they kind of redo a couple of the characters' intros as far as I remember. But it's been a few years since I've seen Serenity, so I could be wrong. Feel free to @ me in the comments. But unfortunately, of course, because Ron Glass passed away 10 years ago now, in 2016, at the too young age of 71. He played Shepherd Book in the show. He was the crew's preacher and one of, like, probably the heart of the group in a sense. He will not be coming back, but they are going to be including his character. That's confirmed. They will be recasting Shepherd Book for the series, but of course his likeness will be Ron Glass's likeness should be featured in the show. They shared concept art of the crew, and they, it's a very sort of photoreal animation design, done by the animation house Shadow Machine. I've not heard of these guys, but the animation looks really great. They all just sort of look like very stylized but lifelike versions of themselves from the show. And yeah, everyone's coming back, which is just awesome. And yeah, Alan Tudyk, Gina Torres, Jill State, Marina Baccarin, Sean Maher, Summer Glau, and Adam Baldwin. All of them returning. They also have a showrunner, and they got the permission of Disney and Joss Whedon as well to proceed with this. So they've all their ducks are in a row. The only caveat is they don't have a home for the show yet. It has not been picked up to series. It has not been picked up in any respect, locked in at any streamer or network television channel. So that's what they're hoping for next. And basically, Nathan Fillion, in his announcement post on social media about it, he said, "To keep Firefly flying, we need a home. And for that, we need you. Like this post, comment on this post, repost this post, tag a friend, tag an enemy, even tag a Reaver." Mike, you'd know what a Reaver is if you'd watched the show. Give us some quantifiable analytics that we can use to convince folks that this is something people want. A Reaver. They're real bad, fucked up people in the world of Firefly. You don't want to cross a path with a Reaver. Not at all. Anyway, so there's also a glimpse of the script of the pilot episode that's been written, and it's called Athenia, and it's actually labeled as episode 201, which maybe means that they're kind of effectively using this animated show as a continuation of Firefly as well, which is really cool. And yeah, in charge of it, the showrunners are Mark Guggenheim, who is most famous for Arrow and Flash, the Arrowverse. He was one of the head honchos there. And Tara Butters, his wife, who worked on Agent Carter and Dollhouse. So she's also worked in the Whedonverse before. I think Guggenheim did too. It says here that they met doing Firefly back in the day. So there you go. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm sure someone's going to pick it up. I feel like considering Disney owned the rights to this, it makes all the sense in the world for Disney Plus to be its home, but who knows if they will do that or not, given the way one fucking executive decided to react to the Buffy reboot. Who knows if they'll take the Firefly reboot effectively on. But yeah, I think there's enough love and support behind Firefly that this should get off the ground. If it's just one season, hey, We'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. It's fine. We've coasted on 14 episodes and a movie for 20 years. It's okay. We can do one more season and we'll just be fine. So stay tuned. Watch this space for more news. Until then, Fulya, hello.
Yes.
Thoughts on an animated Firefly series? What do you think of this?
Well, first of all, I kind of want to say Lister kind of hit it on the head when he was talking about it last week when he mentioned that when you guys had no idea that this was what it was going to be, what this announcement was going to be, he said something along the lines of it being an animated series.
Oh, he did. I don't remember. I've forgotten already. Sorry.
Well, I thought considering a lot of them have done voiceover, and it would probably make sense.
Yeah.
But so you hit the nail on the head there.
That's what I do.
He's good at predictions.
I predict the future. Call me Soothsayer. Call me Genie.
I just wanted to point that one out.
Against my best wishes, Firefly's going to get a reboot. Continuation.
Boy. Yeah. But in terms of the news of it being an animated series, I'm here for it. I love, you know me, I love my animations, and if they're gonna give us more Firefly in a different sort of format, then why not? I can definitely see there being a lot more creative liberties in order to add in different monsters or different, you can definitely be a bit more creative in animation when it comes to storytelling compared to live action, I would say, because there's, it's limited in what you can really do without adding in CG for live action stuff. Whereas with animated, with animated shows and movies, you just draw it in. So I look forward to hearing more about, the story and where this is all going to go. Love the fact that they've brought together the original cast. Like, honestly, just seeing the Instagram reels of Nathan Fillion knocking on all their doors and doing little sort of mini skits with them being like, it's time.
It's great. It's so great.
And they all have their own versions of, oh, okay, yep, it's time. And I'm like, are they coming back? As soon as I saw like and I now recognize the faces, and I knew that they were from Firefly, and I thought, okay, there's something Firefly happening here. I just don't know what it is exactly. Are they bringing back the show? Are they going to make another movie? But yeah, so I'm happy. I've seen the series and I've seen Serenity. It's good fun. And I'm also glad they're bringing back Washburn, even though he's dead.
He's not dead. Okay, 1, spoilers for Mike. And 2,
it's alright, I'm not really paying attention.
One of the reasons, so Nathan Fillion also said one of the reasons why they wanted to set it between was because that way the characters that were killed off in Serenity could be featured. And they also said that Serenity felt like the perfect kind of ending for this story, and they don't really have a desire to go beyond that. So that's why. But yeah, it's like 50-50 that and 50-50 let's bring back Wash and Shepherd. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fair enough. Yes. No, I'm looking forward to it regardless. So
great.
Let's have some Firefly fun.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, Mike, what do you think?
I was right. I hate it when I'm right.
You were right.
There's always fans out there, and all jokes aside, it's great seeing something like this, coming up. Unfortunately, the I don't know. Being devil's advocate is probably I think the shame is that the mythos is probably not going to be there anymore. It's kind of like, well, I'm excited for Spaceballs 2, but I think it was a good one and done. It's like, and the joke at the end of Spaceballs, the sequel, The Search for More Money. I like it as a joke, but now it's reality.
Now it's reality.
It's kind of like History of the World Part 1, and now there's a History of the World Part 2, and the joke was it was just going to be one of them. You know, I can't really help that. It's not my decision. If it was my decision, it would be dead and buried. But no, not really. Like a plastic bag in the wind thing. I don't know what the phrase is. That's,
leaf on the wind.
No, it's a plastic bag, isn't it? It's American Beauty. You know, the glorious...
the American Beauty thing. Yeah, I haven't seen American Beauty, but yes, I think you're correct about the reference there.
Doesn't really hold up today, so it's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Middle-aged man lusting over an underage girl. Anyway, it was a late 90s, early noughties. You could do anything. You can't do anything anymore. Yeah. Cool. Incentive to watch it. Watch this space, I guess. Coincidentally, I did watch something with Alan Tudyk in it. Netflix actually has Alien Resident, so I've been
Resident Alien.
Well, one of them. Same thing. It's an alien who's a resident.
It's a good show.
So it's a double meaning. Yeah, I've watched the first 3 episodes. It's really well done. I kind of like it.
I've watched the first 2 seasons. When it was like originally they had it on Channel 9 for a little while.
Yeah.
That's where I started watching it. It's actually really funny.
Yeah, there's 3, isn't there? And I think Netflix only has 2.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway. Yeah. It's kind of like a quasi sequel to Mork and Mindy. An alien that comes to Earth and is in the Rockies, covered in snow. Yeah. So watch this space if they do find a person for a distributor for it. But knowing the fandom, they'll definitely, and especially after the ending of Buffy and what it is going to. It's more determined. It's like, no, we gotta get this done. So
yeah,
cool for the fans to do that. You know, something to strive for. Because otherwise, world is bleak. Let's get some strive to, you know, something to look forward to. Because that's what we need.
Yes.
To look forward to
that's
something.
That's exactly what we need. Got to look forward to something.
Yeah.
Speaking of maybe some of us looking forward to something, this next bit of news. First bit of casting news we have for this week's podcast, but we're going to be talking about Sonic the Hedgehog 4 for a second. It was recently confirmed. I think we talked about it on the podcast, and we talked about Kristen Bell joining the cast as the character's name that escapes me. Amy. She's
Amy Rose.
Amy Rose. And yeah, they during the week they dropped a title reveal trailer with 1 year to go until the release of the film. That features Amy's hammer breaking through material to reveal the Chaos Emeralds. No idea. Haven't seen number 3 yet. We then hear Jim Carrey's voice as Dr. Robotnik say, "You think your world is safe, but your time is about to run out. The chaos has only just begun." And then in each little emerald, we see one of our beloved characters from the show, and they show everybody. Of course, we see Sonic, we see Knuckles, we see Tails, Shadow, the human characters. For some reason, that's fine. We see Amy, and we see Metal Sonic, who is also teased at the end of the 3rd film. So yeah, really cool, really exciting to see that. And the other really cool part about this is that we've got some awesome names coming back. Well, not coming back, appearing for the first time in the franchise. So get ready for this list. Sir Ben Kingsley, Nick Offerman, Richard Ayoade, and Matt fucking Berry are going to be in Sonic 4, and if I'm actually, now that I'm saying this out loud, I think maybe I am looking forward to this. This is something to strive for. I need to watch the third film, but yeah, fantastic additions. We don't know who they're playing. They haven't said exactly. One of them, I'm sure, will be voicing this Metal Sonic character, I'd imagine. But yeah, it's great, and it's like a mini Parks and Rec reunion for Ben Schwartz and Nick Offerman too, because they were on that show together as well. And then yeah, a lot of people also talking about Jim Carrey reprising his role as Robotnik again, even though, you know, Jim Carrey's been in the news recently for weird reasons that were just stupid and made no sense. And he did say a couple of years ago he was thinking of retiring altogether from the film industry. So, but he's here, and it's great, and we're very happy. We're very happy. We love Jim Carrey. We love seeing him succeed and be funny, and he's the perfect Robotnik. So Sonic wouldn't be the same, or what it is, without his performance, I think. Yeah, I can't wait. I need to watch number 3, and then I'll watch number 4, and I'll have a great time. And it's just striking me that, you know, I still remember the days of Ugly Sonic, and when they put out their first teaser for number 1, and we're like, what is this? And then now it's on its 4th fucking film. Like, who knew? Literally, who knew when we saw Ugly Sonic that it would just be...
Look how far it came.
Look how far it came. It's just 4 movies. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Yeah, Mario, catch up.
Oh, don't worry. They will. They will.
Mm.
Fulya, are you looking forward to Sonic 4? Does this little teaser trailer thing and the new cast names, do they excite you? What do you think?
Does it shock you when I tell you that I haven't gone past number 1? That's the only one I've seen.
A little, because I've seen number 2. Wow, I've seen more Sonic than you have. That's animated. I mean, it's hybrid. It's a hybrid.
It's a hybrid.
It's a hybrid animated live action, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No interest?
I'm not sure. I liked the first one. It was fun for what it was. But I just wasn't really jiving with it, I suppose. But like I didn't have much of an interest in jumping into the rest of it. I mean, I'm hearing nothing but good things from everyone who's seen it. I don't know. Maybe it's just the non-nostalgia part of me, because I never really grew up playing Sonic games. So I don't really have the same kind of feeling of wanting to go and watch them. I love that they're bringing all these different characters in, and the voice actors for each of the characters is really cool. But now it's like one of those things where if I want to experience these performances, I need to go and watch the other ones. I'm not sure that I'm that excited about it, to be honest.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird for me to not want to go and watch a Sonic film. Given that I've already seen the first one. No, I do.
And you like Jim Carrey?
I love Jim Carrey.
And Ben Schwartz.
Well, and Ben Schwartz.
Ben Schwartz is cool. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's just the side of me saying I never grew up on the Sonic games, and why would I go and watch the movies? But I guess it doesn't really matter, because it's not really about the games themselves more specifically, because these are their own kind of little put together stories. I don't know. Maybe I will. Who knows? I'm not there yet in terms of the excitement, because I haven't watched the other ones. So yeah, that's me.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll get there with you. Mike, how are you feeling about the Sonic 4 news this week?
I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, they definitely struck something like within it, because the first one is the first one. It's just establishing sort of, recognizable IP comes to Earth and and James Masters, Donut Lord, does its thing. We've seen it done before, like with Hop and James Masters as well, and with a cartoon character and reenacting, interacting with human, so hybrid. We've seen that, and then it starts going. It's like, well, now we've established this. Let's get into like the lore of Sonic. I don't know the lore of Sonic. I'm the same as you, Fulya. I've never played. I didn't have a Sega growing up. A Dreamcast, didn't have that. Didn't even have a Nintendo really. But I knew of it. Like it's there in the background. It's like, oh yeah, I can see similarities and stuff like that. And yeah, but it helps having kids that really like this show, really like the movies, and we went to see the third one, and just enjoyed every minute of it. And then the kids got excited when I said, "Hey, do you know there's going to be a fourth one?" It's like, "When is it coming out?" It's like, next year." It's like, "What?" And it's like, "Yeah, you have to be patient." So that's kind of cool that they've got something to look forward to in the future, like something for them. But also for me as well, because it's slowly introducing them to Jim Carrey, so that's kind of cool. Try to get him into like the Grinch, and it's like, this is scary as shit. I want the cartoon. It's like, no, stupid. No, stick to the crazy scary Rick Baker makeup. All that's good, but it's kind of cool that Jim Carrey only comes out of retirement for these films, and and he is an animate of I never do sequels, and the only time he did do a sequel, it wasn't that good, Dumb and Dumber 2, and yeah, he's now going to be doing 4 of these, and that's great. He can just live like this. It's like, I got everything. And the thing of him going to the French awards, I don't think it was him. I think it was just a lookalike. And it's like, hey, you look like me, and you perform, you get hired as a lookalike. You do that. I don't think it was. I think it was that, and then the internet just went a bit funny for a while. It's like they replaced him and all that. It's like I think that's funny. But the new people coming in, awesome. This is awesome. I think because it's pretty much like an animated thing already, where you can have like big names like Ben Kingsley, and just the added fact that ever since Wonder Man, everything that he does, I now think it's Trevor Slattery in the MC universe. So therefore, Sonic 4 is going to be in the MC universe, but as Trevor Slattery. So
that's great.
He is, spoilers for Wonder Man, he escapes from prison, and the first thing he does is voice a character in Sonic.
Perfect.
Headcanon.
Perfect.
New headcanon now.
New headcanon accepted. Amazing.
Yeah. And yeah, just Richard Aberwally and Matt Berry and Nick Offerman, they do have their voices like in your head all the time, so it just makes sense of just having them. So Ben Kingsley can do whatever he wants. It's just Ben Kingsley, but yeah, I will add this because I know I'm going to be skipped for the Oscars talk. I've planted that. I'm not going to talk about it, but I like the fact that Matt Berry was the voiceover for that, even though the audio was shit. Anyway.
Yes.
And we'll add to it's Matt Berry, but in his cadence, it's Matthew Berry.
Mm-hmm. Matthew Berry.
Yeah. Yeah. So you've got, not only you have a Parks and Rec, but you also have IT crowd.
And Dark Place.
And Dark Place. More important, Dark Place.
What do you mean? More important, Dark Place.
Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. Which is another show that you should see.
Yes.
Would recommend.
Everyone should experience Garth Marenghi's Dark Place.
Yes.
It's the best.
And yeah. When's that coming out? Next year.
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog 4 will be out in March next year. So
you better watch the
Special
other
covers.
3. Fulya. We'll be talking
other
about it
2.
in popcorn culture.
Maybe not.
No time for Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh,
I don't care.
shots fired. All right,
See me upset? I don't care.
Let's move on to
Taking my
our
bit.
next bit of news, shall we? Just had a casting with Sonic. Now we've got casting with another IP that's working on its 3rd and potentially final season, The Last of Us. They've been busy casting that because I believe they'll be probably filming that later this year. But yeah, I was really happy to see Patrick Wilson's joined the cast, which is really awesome. He's going to be playing Abby's dad, Jerry. And obviously, if you've seen season 2 or you've played the game, he seems to play an important role in the story. He's referenced at the end of season 2 in the show. Jason Ritter's also joining the cast as Hanley, a WLF soldier. We had those guys introduced
Wolf.
in season 2. Wolf, yes. Previous casting announcements also include Claire Duvall joining as a Seraphite. They were also introduced in season 2. Jorge Lenderborg Jr. is going to be playing Manny because Danny Ramirez has had to step away due to conflicts with the scheduling. So Manny was obviously one of Abby's gang that played a role in, spoilers, 3, 2, 1, the death of Joel at the beginning of season 2. And then the other interesting casting that was announced was there are apparently 2 very important characters in the game, and Mike, I'll probably throw to you in a sec. Well, after I throw to Fulya, of course, because how dare I skip Fulya? Unless she has nothing to say. Anyway, it's fine. So there's 2 Seraphite characters apparently in the game that we haven't met. I haven't met yet because I haven't played the game. And I've only seen the show. But they're 2 siblings called Yara and Lev. And they will be portrayed by Michelle Mao from Bridgerton and Kiriana Crater, who we knew as KB in Skeleton Crew, the Star Wars show with Jude Law from a year or so ago. KB was a really great character, and we definitely were fans of Kiriana's performance, so really cool to see her join The Last of Us. However, there's very big asterisks on her casting, unfortunately, because she is going to be playing a transgender person in the show. And a lot of people, of course, are saying things on the internet as they want to do, and HBO have said that they stand by her casting and that she fit the role best out of everyone. Apparently, they did an extensive search for someone to appropriately play Lev in the show. And apparently she was the best one. I'm sure she will take on the role with the utmost respect and responsibility that it is owed, especially because apparently Lev is a super important character in the game and will be in the show because he serves, apologies, misgendering, serves as Abby's right hand, I think. I think Lev is involved with Abby a bit in the game. So, so some people are pretty disappointed in this, that a cis actor is playing a transgender man, but I don't know. It's a tricky topic because I will admit I used to have the opinion of, whoever's best for the role should just play the role, and it shouldn't get political and whatnot, but the way that obviously the climate has gone in the world and in pop culture, it's become very apparent that these roles need to be played by the correct individual. Representation matters and is very important. And I also read that apparently in the game, Lev was voiced by a transgender actor. They went out of their way to actually cast a transgender actor by the name of Ian Alexander to play Lev in the game. And yeah, so it's a little disappointing that HBO have decided not to do that in the series. But as I also said, Kiriana's a very talented young actress, so I'm sure it'll be good regardless. And perhaps it is time for this show to end, given the divisiveness it has caused and the fact that Neil Druckmann is no longer involved, as we've previously talked about. So anyway, I'm looking forward to The Last of Us Season 3. I'm looking forward to learning about Abby's story and how the game ends up, and we'll see. But yeah, we'll find out next year. Until then, Fulya, do you have any thoughts on all these casting announcements for The Last of Us Season 3?
A lot of new faces.
A lot of new faces.
A lot of new faces here. This will be interesting. I actually still need to go back and watch through the Last of Us Part 2 cinematic gameplay, just so that I can at least get an understanding of what to expect from the show itself. Even though I didn't do it prior to Season 2 starting, which I suppose was, not too bad. But I still want to go back and watch the actual gameplay so that I can get more of a reference for the importance of some of these characters. But yeah, no, look, it's weird me saying this, but I'm just looking forward to watching to Season 3 of the show,
Yay!
Who knew?
Who knew?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just don't let me control anything. This is probably as horror as I'll get into things that I watch that are very sort of horror related in its genre. So
okay.
Yeah. It looks like it's gonna be really good. But I just don't have that same decisive feeling that a lot of players have from playing the games, since I've never played them myself. But I don't know. Maybe it'll change once I watch the gameplay. So we'll see.
Cool. Nice. I keep forgetting that you've done Last of Us, Fulya. I don't know why my memory's so bad today. So
because it's scary.
Because I just assume Fulya hasn't done it because it's scary, and no, she did do this one.
Look, HBO came to Australia last year, so that's when I started.
It happened. Better late than never. It's great.
Yeah,
it's great. All right, Mike. Obviously you've played The Last of Us 2, so
yep.
You know where the story's going. You know who these characters are and their involvement. Without spoiling too much for us, what are your thoughts on the actors being cast here, and what we can expect maybe from their characters going forward?
I'm not sure. I'll probably need to do a rewatch as well because my memory is fading because more information is coming in, and it's the Homer Simpson thing. Something new comes in, something old comes out, and I'm at that age.
That's my problem, I think.
Yeah. The story. It's kind of interesting because yes, I have played the game, so I have a different type of trauma than most people who've watched it, and because I was there, I had to control the actions, and it's not my decision. I had to do the thing, so it is interesting because it is different in a way that. You go up to what happens at the end of Season 2, and then all of a sudden you start to play as Abby, and a lot of people goes, "No, I don't want to play this person. This person is bad," because they spoiler kill Joel, but we've already spoiled it, and you don't want to do that. And you've been working with you've been playing as Abby, playing as Ellie.
Ellie.
Yeah. Ellie, Abby. Ugh. and
Yeah.
and you're on a like a revenge quest, so to speak, and you coming to the realization it's like, is this really worth it? It does the does the perpetual motion of revenge is it helpful? It's not. It's clawing at you like your soul is being tampered with and all that stuff. And now in season 3 we get to see the side of Abby, and yeah, we're going to all the way back at the end of Last of Us 1 where Joel does the decision of killing a surgeon, and who is that surgeon?
Yeah.
Is Abby's dad.
Yeah.
So we're going to go time skipping all the way back there, and with that, and where Abby's mindset with that, and yeah, it's yeah, it is and with these new characters, is playing alongside with Abby and what she's doing, yeah, has a story all to themselves, and it is a shame they couldn't find someone to fit this mold of young Korean and transgender, and that in itself is a sticking point for certain gamers. It's like, oh, why are we doing this? This is woke garbage. It is around about that time. It's like, why are we doing representation? Just shut up and play the game. It's like, no, this is what the Last of Us is. It's dealing with it's the values that we've had, but they've changed because of the new world, and essentially those old prejudices are still part of this new world, like we saw it with Ellie and her sexuality, especially at the start of the season, and yeah, with her relationship and having can't remember the guy from the bar, but you know, that sort of thing, like the old, seeing the new world as it is, and like fighting against that. This is the new world because it is the Last of Us. We need to come together, and yeah. So that's interesting. I think this is probably going to be the last thing, because what else can you do?
Yeah.
I think there's only enough story for one more season. So I will be watching. I do have my grievances with the second season and how they portrayed it. But I will be watching because I'm a completionist, and I'm only looking forward. I'm sort of only looking forward to one scene because it's a cool scene where it involves the hospital, and we get to see it sort of briefly with Abby going after one of them down in the basement. We go more into the basement, and I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Everything happens in the basement.
Everything happens in the basement. Wonderful.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Great. Thanks for sharing your thoughts, both of you, on that. And we've got one more thing in the news to quickly touch on, because, of course, award season is over. There you go, Mike. There's some good news for you.
Finally.
The Oscars happened this week, the 98th Academy Awards. No surprises. One battle after another was the big winner of the night. It won Best Picture, the top award. It also won 5 other Oscars, including Best Director, Adapted Screenplay, Supporting Actor for Sean Penn, Film Editing, and it also won the first ever casting Oscar. So that's really, really cool. And it went to a woman as well, so we love that. Sinners, even though it had the most nominations of the night, doesn't mean it's going to clean up. It was up against some tough competition as expected. However, it still won 4 Oscars. The big win for the movie, of course, was Michael B. Jordan taking home the award for Best Actor. Fantastic to see this happen. Yeah, if you'd asked me at the start of award season who was going to win, I would have said Timothy Chalamet. But hey, we all know what happened to him, and boy, did they let him know it on the night about their thoughts on his comments on the ballet and opera, to the point where they actually brought out a ballerina at one point during a performance to like, and he's in the front fucking row, and she comes right out to the front of the stage. I see you. It's great. But yes, very happy for Michael B. Jordan. Fucking fantastic win for him playing two characters. It's definitely well deserved, that performance. Both of those performances. And just seeing the photos of him in an In-N-Out burger eating burgers with his Oscar afterwards. It's just fantastic.
Goes to the Oscars, wins millions and millions of dollars, goes to In-N-Out for a cheap burger.
I love that. I love that being a thing now.
Yeah. Because Paul Giamatti did the same thing.
Yeah.
After he won. And
humble.
Yeah.
Humble.
Yeah.
Humble. It's brilliant. So happy for him. And then, of course, it also won original score and original screenplay. Ryan Coogler's first Oscar. Congrats to him as well. Well deserved. And also, another important award it won was cinematography, which was a record-breaking win because Autumn Durald Arkapour became the first woman. The first woman. The first woman in history to win that award, and the first woman of color as well. So it's a double whammy. So huge congrats to her. She also worked on Loki season 1, so that's where I know her from. So huge shout out to her. What else we have? Frankenstein took home all the creative awards, of course. Production design, costume design, and hair and makeup. And I love the shout out they gave to Jacob Elordi for sitting in the chair for 400 hours over the course of production. 400 hours that man had to sit in the chair and be made into the creature for the film. Fucking
That
brilliant.
is a long time.
That's a long time.
Because he had to do full body as well.
Yeah, exactly. They had to do the whole thing.
Far out.
Yeah. What a trooper. And then, of course, K-Pop Demon Hunters won its predicted awards as well. Best Animated Film and Best Song for Golden. That was really, really great. And then another quick mention, there was also a tie for the first time in 13 years.
I saw that.
Yeah, Best Live Action Short went to 2 winners. And Kumail Nanjiani did a great job of announcing the winners under pressure on the fly, being like, oh, there's 2 of them. I'm not kidding. This isn't a joke.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah. I saw the video and I'm like, oh, this is cool.
This is cool. Yeah, ties do happen at the Oscars, but not very often. So it went to the singers, and this is a real title, 2 people exchanging saliva. Which is just, I really just want to watch it based on the name of it alone. It's just brilliant.
Sounds like an anime.
It does. Yeah. And then I just want to also shout out F1 because it won Best Sound, I'm pretty sure.
I was hoping it would win something else, but I'll take sound.
I wanted it to win editing or visual effects, to be honest.
Yeah.
But when you're up against Avatar, I don't think anyone else is going to beat Avatar for visual effects, unfortunately.
How dare it?
So, and it could have won cinematography too, but Sinners was great as well.
So you're saying F1 1-1.
F1-1-1.
There you go.
There you go. And before I throw over to Fulya for her thoughts, I just wanted to quickly mention the In Memoriam segment at this year's Oscars was probably the most brutal one of all time.
I did watch this.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking, but it was really beautiful and really respectful and really well done. Even though people are still like, but they didn't mention James Van Der Beek, they didn't mention Eric Dane, they didn't mention this person.
They only have so much time.
It's annoying. I'm with you. I get you, people who speak up every year about people getting left out. It sucks, but they do say there's tributes on the Oscars official website. If you want to see those, you can go there. They don't have time. So many people die every year. sadly, and some of them too soon, and some of them we just don't have time to mention, and it's really sad and it's unfortunate, but that's neither here nor there. But the tribute that was made was exceptional, and it broke me. I was gone. Like, Billy Crystal comes out, starts talking about Rob Reiner, and I lost it. Like, his tribute to Rob and Michelle Reiner was beautiful, and then the fact that you had the Princess Bride theme music playing, and then they lifted up the thing, and then there's everybody from all of his films. Meg Ryan was there, Carrie Elwes was there, like Kathy Bates was there. Like, just I thought that was incredible, and just a testament to the man that Rob Reiner was. And man, yeah. And then I had a realization watching that his first ever feature film he directed was This Is Spinal Tap, and his last was This Is Spinal Tap 2, which is just kind of like
bookend.
A bookend of a career that's just shouldn't have been, obviously, but yeah, kind of creepy coincidence. But yeah, beautiful tribute from him, and then of course we get Rachel McAdams coming out and paying her respects to Catherine O'Hara and to Diane Keaton, and oh god, the tears just kept coming. I just I couldn't handle it. And then Babs. I love how she's like, he called me Babs. I'm like, Barbara, everyone calls you Babs. What do you mean? How are you not aware that everybody calls you Babs? And she just thought it was cute that Robert Redford called her Babs.
He may have been the first.
He may have been the first. Yes, that sounds like Robert Redford. But yeah, beautiful tribute from her as well. Sharing stories and her memories with him, and then singing a brief snippet of The Way We Were as part of her tribute was really beautiful too. And then of course we're seeing all the photos for everybody else that they had time to pay tribute to as well. And then, you're seeing people and you're like, Val Kilmer's name popped up, and I'm just like, oh my god, that was last year, wasn't it? Oh fuck. Yeah, it was. And Robert Duvall, that broke me again. Obviously we lost him only recently too, and yeah, it's just insane. But it was an incredible in memoriam segment, and yeah, I couldn't stop crying for 5 years. It was a lot. Next year, and the way this is going, next year's is going to be just as big. So strap in. But yes, overall, the Oscars were good. Amy Madigan won for Weapons for supporting actress as well, and a big shout out to her and to Horror for winning at the Oscars this year. And yeah,
and the cold opening.
And the cold opening. That's where I was going. Yes, thank you. Conan O'Brien nailed it again as host and did a cold open where he dressed up as Aunt Gladys, and it was terrifying and hilarious. And he's being chased through all the different Best Picture films with all the kids from Weapons, and it was just very funny. Yeah, and then you saw the end. Did you see the ending, Mike?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, did you? You haven't seen One Battle After Another, have you?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so that's a spoiler.
So that's a spoiler.
One Battle After Another. But because that's literally lifted directly from the film. So that ending scene with
thanks,
Conan.
Thanks, Conan.
Yeah. Yeah, great host, very good host. Yeah, I had a good time watching the Oscars. There weren't a lot of surprises, unfortunately, but they all, for my money, they all went to the right people, really. So, congrats to all the winners, and here's to another award season next year. Fulya, hello. What are your thoughts on the 98th Academy Awards? We wins that you were excited about, happy about? Talk to us.
First of all, just want to congratulate everyone who got nominated, and to the winners as well. Big congratulations to everybody, including all the different films. Huge kudos to Michael B. Jordan. Although I haven't seen Sinners, I feel like he was due for a win at some point. I'm glad it's now, sooner than later, I suppose. Yeah, so that's a big win for him. I think for me it's the animated feature film side of things, and I wasn't surprised that K-pop Demon Hunters was gonna take that one out, because that one was huge. The way that it just took the world by storm, got everybody singing the songs from that movie. It's one of a kind in its storytelling, the fact that it's animated but it's Korean, and it's just really, really well done. So yeah, big congrats to the team at K-pop Demon Hunters for that one. And then of course the song Golden for winning, because it was on all the radios. It was in every, playlist of every person who enjoyed the movie. They've been listening to that song for so long. I've been listening to it all year. So I'm not surprised that one won as well. I need to go out of my way to go and watch these animated short films. Some of them are actually available for free on YouTube to watch. So I really do want to go out of my way to watch them. And they're usually about between 10 to 15 minutes long, maybe a little bit longer. Just depends on the short film. But I really do want to watch them. And especially considering, The Girl Who Cried Pearls won in that category. So I do want to go see those. Yeah, look, honestly, I think for me, I was really hoping for F1 to win a few other awards that they were nominated in. I feel like their visual effects would have been a good one for them, because they put in so much effort into the production of that movie to make sure it was all done in accordance to how it might happen during an F1 race, or the fact that they incorporated their production schedule into the scheduling of the F1 races that were happening throughout the season. They did so much for that film, and I feel like they kind of got robbed. Yeah. So yeah, I'm sad for them, but still congratulations for being nominated just in general. So that's a huge win, at least in that respect. But they did do a very good job with sound. I kind of wish I saw F1 in the cinema, to be honest, to experience the proper surround sound of it all.
Same here.
That would have been amazing. So now my sort of thing is to see if I can get a surround sound system set up in my home and then watch it that way myself.
You want a theater in your room, in your house.
I do. I want a theater sound system.
Gonna have to get big thick curtains and just put around your walls.
Right? Yeah. If I really want to experience it that way.
Sound booths.
Yeah. But I know a place where I can get some really awesome surround sound speakers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Discount.
But yeah, no, big congratulations to everybody who got nominated and who won. So yeah, no, it's awesome. But I didn't actually experience the entertainment portions of, aside from maybe the performance of Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters. I didn't get a chance to go out of my way to experience and watch the opening and the ending and whatever. So I might have to seek those out.
Yeah. Do it. Do it. Thank you, Fulya. And nothing further from Michael, I'm guessing. He said everything he needs to.
Disney is on suicide watch because they lost the Oscar in 4 years in a row. So what's going on?
Yeah. Yes. Will Hoppers be the best animated winner next year? Who knows?
No.
Toy Story 5's coming, guys. So look out.
Mario.
Oh, Fulya's sticking to her guns. Just calling it now.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Come on.
Can you imagine?
I can.
Mario
That would
beats
be
the
great.
mouse.
Yeah.
Mario beats Mickey.
All right, let's move on to Trailer Park because we are running way longer than I expected, but also not really. Rolling up to the Trailer Park. Let's
Yep, I'm playing it right now.
Rolling up to the trailer park where we all park all the trailers. Hee-ha.
Okay, Trailer Park time. We've got some really cool trailers to talk about. Well, two are better than others. Spider-Man's here. Spider-Man, brand new day. Oh my goodness, we're finally back in the Marvel saddle. Yes, this is great.
Or the web
I
cocoon.
really, the web cocoon. I really enjoyed watching the hype around this trailer this week. With Tom Holland doing a lot of really cool press for it, being on top of the Empire State Building to launch the trailer. The fact that they were doing little teasers on like social media of the trailer, showing little clips bit by bit until the trailer dropped, and then it broke the record of the trailer watched the most within 24 hours, and it near doubled the second runner up. I couldn't believe it.
So like 375 million or something like that?
Yeah, the previous trailer, which one escapes me right now. But Spider-Man Brand New Day racked up 718 million.
Sorry, 700. Sorry, I put the 7 in the wrong position.
No, that's okay. 718 million, but the previous trailer, Fulya, that's why I said, they were on like 300 something.
Oh, that's probably what I remembered. Okay.
Yes.
It's kind of like
to them.
People want a Superman movie with Superman in it.
A Spider-Man movie with Spider-Man in it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Who knew? Yeah. Anyway, this is a great trailer. This is fun. We're catching right back up with where we left off. Nobody knows who Peter Parker is in this world anymore. And you get to really get a good sense of that isolation that Peter's feeling in this trailer, like that shot at the beginning. That's very Spider-Verse-esque, and he takes that leap, and then you go inside the suit with him. Yeah, wow, really powerful stuff. I really appreciate the cinematography and the emotional, work it's doing. And then obviously MJ and Ned are in the trailer. Peter's trying to figure out a way back into their lives, and we get to hear Peter read the letter that he wrote MJ from the end of No Way Home as well. So that was really bittersweet. It did lead to a really funny joke at the end where she called him a friendly neighbor, and I just thought that was great. That was a good time. And then the Punisher's here. John Bernthal is here as Frank Castle. We knew that was coming. We knew Scorpion was going to be here too, so not surprised to see him. Mark Ruffalo, Bruce Banner himself, back in action. Super happy to see him here. We want some answers. Where's your son, and what is he doing? What's going on? Tell us. They're not going to tell us anything, but I need answers. And much to my displeasure, the Hand is here. Probably one of my least favorite villains, because I'm so burnt by the fucking Defenders series on Netflix. Because the fucking Iron Fist show. The Hand was very much an overarching villain of the Netflix Marvel stuff, and I just didn't enjoy any of it. So hopefully they're redeemed here a bit, and I gotta say I really love the internet going out of the way to be like, there's missing stuff. They've edited out stuff from this trailer, and they mainly going and showing that one shot, that final like really cool shot of Spider-Man leaping and the Hand leaping toward, like, it's a really cool shot. But there is a big space underneath him, and there are certain Hand people leaping towards that big space. And it wouldn't be the first time that Marvel has lied to us in a trailer, especially a Spider-Man trailer. Hello, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. So who knows? I don't care, whatever it is, whatever they're doing, I go for it. It's great. I'm in. I'm so in. This is going to be wonderful. Very happy. Fulia, what are your thoughts on the trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day?
Whoa, does this movie look a little bit in a darker tone compared to what we've known Spider-Man for, right? That's been like a lot more lighthearted, a lot more brighter.
Spider-Man 4.
But this is now very dark, very ominous. The fact that nobody knows who Peter Parker is or who Spider-Man is, and now we're getting just something a little bit different, I guess. It's almost like a little bit of a reboot to that particular universe, right? I like that they're going for more realistic webs this time. So that's gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah, I forgot to fucking mention that. Jesus. Yes.
Yeah.
Take it away, Fulia. Yes.
Yeah. Much more sort of like cobwebby kind of a thing going on, and the fact that when he does his slingshots with the web slings, and they're like just a strand of silk thread from what you can see. Not to mention the fact that from what we have seen of behind the scenes shots of the filming of this movie, they're getting a bit more practical with their stunts, and they're trying not to use visual effects as much, which I do appreciate because it feels a little bit more realistic that way. But obviously, they can only do so much when it comes to the realism of it all. So I appreciate that they're trying to make it feel more authentic and real with, more practical effects than visual. But like, it's fine if they have to add in visual. It's fine as long as it works. They've got the Disney and Marvel money. It's gonna look good.
And Sony.
And yeah, that too, Sony, all three powerhouses right there. But yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to, I suppose, experiencing this story from a new perspective now, and to see whether or not they can, like the people who have forgotten, like MJ, maybe I have a feeling they're going to break through the spell of Doctor Strange, I suppose, in some shape or form. Either that, or they're just going to, it's almost like a 51st Dates kind of situation where she just falls in love with him all over again. And it's just a new love story between those two. So, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for Spider-Man. It's my birthday present to me. So
Yeah. Great.
I'm ready. I am ready.
It's excellent. Yes. Thank you, Fulia. Thank you. Michael, how are you feeling about this trailer, and what conspiracy theories do you have for us?
Well, I think Peter Parker is down on his luck, but people have worked out that the phone that he had was almost $2,000, so fake poverty guy. So yeah, he's not real. If he can afford that, he can afford a decent suit.
I was gonna say, what kind of phone is it? Was it an iPhone or a Samsung?
A Sony.
A Sony. They don't make phones anymore. Do they? I don't think so.
I think they do.
No.
I don't know. I don't know technology. I mean, look at this ramshackle shit. Anyway, yeah, this looks great. It definitely has the feel of like down to earth, down level. Kind of cool. We're getting a bit of Punisher as well, so that was kind of cool. It's like he was about to swear. It's like, no, PG. PG-13. And yeah, it's story still up in the air of what's going on. Sadie Sink's character is still a question mark on what she is. People are saying, "Oh, it's Jean Grey." It's like, I don't want a backdoor thing for X-Men being introduced just for one thing. I want X-Men being its own thing. Thank you.
Yes.
That's just my preference, but do what you want, really. This feels like this story is going to maybe be after Daredevil, because I do have the belief that little scene where someone is missing, I think that is Daredevil, because you can't have the hand without a defender, and I don't think it's going to be Iron Fist. Much to the chagrin of other people.
No. Yes.
If we're going to redeem the fist, let's redeem Iron Fist. I mean, the Foot. No, not the Foot Clan. That's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Anyway. You know the theory behind that? That Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is actually part of the Daredevil universe?
Oh, no, really?
Yeah. Like the Secret of the Ooze was a original concept of that's the stuff that made Matt blind because of the crash, and it seeped into the sewer, and it turned the you know, because you got the Foot Clan and you got the Hand.
Okay.
The hand and the foot.
I see the vision.
Yeah. What is it, Fulya? Are you about to yes and me?
No, I'm not going to do that. I just realized I'm looking at the cast and I'm like, I'm seeing characters in there that we have come across in Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh?
Yeah.
We're doing some crossover?
Would make sense. Oh yeah. Apparently Tombstone's going to be in this as well.
Tombstone.
Yeah. A version of
and Scorpion,
Tombstone.
obviously.
Not the same. Yeah, Scorpion. But we met Scorpion.
Maggard.
Yeah.
Maggard.
Yeah, I just saw that and I'm like, oh my god, really? Are they doing it? Live action?
Yeah,
action
but it wouldn't be the same one because it's a different universe.
No, of course.
No.
Not the Tombstone that we all love and adore, and hopefully, hopefully we'll be redeemed. But I think he's going to be he's going to be evil.
Evil. Shout out to also Trammell Tillman in this movie. He gets a couple of scenes in this trailer. Severance cast represent.
Yes.
Enjoy seeing him as well.
And
so it's also going to be interesting for me to see Frank Castle in this when I have no clue about the Punisher.
Got some catching up to do.
Yeah, you got some watching to do for you.
Yeah, I don't think I have time.
Yeah.
I really feel like this is going to be Fulya's new sign off. So now I have to think of something I'm not going to have time for. And there's no time for One Piece anime.
Oh, damn.
Well, yeah.
Well, there's never time for One Piece.
I mean, I'm struggling to keep up with other things.
Other things.
That's why. Anyway, when's this coming out?
Yeah, so as Fulya mentioned, it's going to be out on her birthday this year, which is really exciting. The 30th of July, we will get to see Spider-Man Brand New Day in the cinema.
Birthday party at the cinema.
Yeah?
It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Make it happen.
You buy the popcorn.
Make it
Because apparently I'm buying you a Yoshi popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
Yes.
That could be your birthday present.
I'll take it.
That's a good birthday present.
It's gonna be.
Okay. Next trailer is a very exciting one. This is our first glimpse at Dune Part 3. very exciting. I am really looking forward to this film. It looks great. It's just, the vibes are there. We're back on Arrakis and shit's going down, and there's a time jump apparently between the ending of part 2 and the beginning of part 3. I saw something like 17 years or some shit, which makes sense because if we want to see Aaliyah Atreides in the flesh, played by Anya Taylor-Joy, then there's going to be a time jump. I'm guessing there must be a time jump in the book as well, but yeah, and Paul is definitely in a different place than when we left him. May have descended further into madness and darkness and consumed by his power and
The god.
Muad'Dib thing.
The cult.
Oh, yes, god-like complex happening for him. Yeah, so that'll be interesting to see. I'm excited to see Robert Pattinson here in this role as some kind of antagonist for Paul here. I know nothing about his character, but he looks really interesting. And Jason Momoa's back. Spoilers, he didn't die. Duncan Idaho is still alive.
No, he did die.
Yeah. He did die? Oh, it's... Oh, okay. So we're getting flashbacks then. We're getting flashbacks, is that what you're saying?
That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Things are afoot.
I haven't read the book, but I know why he's back.
Why he's here. Okay, all right. Well, needless to say, I'm looking forward to seeing the return of Duncan Idaho and whatever his appearance means. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it just looks great. It looks awesome. I think this is going to be the last Dune film, I'm pretty sure, that Denis Villeneuve is going to make, at least in this. They're kind of referring to it as a trilogy now, of course, because this is the third film, but the way they're saying trilogy makes it sound like this is it. This is the last Dune film. So who knows? Because the story does continue in the books. There's much more to explore. But yeah, I can't wait for this. This is going to be great. IMAX. I've seen the last 2 I saw in IMAX. I'm doing it again, baby. Third time's a charm. All right. Good trailer. I'm hyped. Mike, are you hyped? What did you think of the Dune 3 trailer?
I think I'm hyped. As I said, I haven't read the book of Dune Messiah. No, very little. But so it'll be a good surprise. So I'll definitely be watching this. I still need to not finish. I haven't even started. Watch Dune Prophecy on the HBO Max. I think there's 2 seasons of that, so put that on the back burner before Firefly. Haha. And yeah, I do enjoy this. Yeah, it being the last one, well, it is to be seen. Just seeing, because the other 2 made huge bucket of money, so therefore let's make another one. And if this makes another bunch of money, then yeah, it'll probably keep on going, but without Danny. Probably palm it off to someone else, but to just to continue the story, maybe. Just see, it's more to do with people's tastes. It's like, yeah, we're done. Three is good enough. I mean, it was phenomenal that they actually got 2 done, considering it just comprised of 1 book, but it's a huge book, so makes sense. Yeah. When is this coming out? Same time as Dune Patrol.
Yes. Dune Part 3 will be in cinemas at the end of the year, just in time for Christmas on the 17th of December.
Same time as Doomsday.
Yeah, it's Dune. Yeah, they're teasing a Doomsday thing because Avengers Doomsday is out the same day, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So, but we still don't have a trailer for that.
Avengers Doomsday Part 3.
Part 3, yes. Part 3. Okay. one more trailer to discuss, and this will be quick because I have nothing to say really about it, because I was like, oh yeah, it's a comedy starring Mark Wahlberg and Paul Walter Hauser. What could be possibly wrong with this? And then I watched the trailer and I'm like,
Yeah, we
could
could have.
something else.
We could have just done 2 trailers. It's fine.
We could have.
This is your fault.
This is my fault. I accept full responsibility for making you guys watch this trailer. This is Balls Up that I'm talking about, and yeah, it just seems like a chaotic time, and no wonder it's a streaming film. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. It's streaming films are totally fine. Yeah, I don't know. I love these 2 actors, especially Mark Wahlberg. When he does comedy, I generally tend to enjoy. Like, I still think about his performance in The Other Guys from like 15 years ago. It's a great comedy. And he's really funny in it. And I love Paul Walter Hauser. Like, you know, he makes a lot of really good choices usually, and he's great in Cobra Kai, and you know, he should have been Oscar nominated for Richard Jewell, but hey, that's neither here nor there. He's a very talented man. Yeah, and they're making a movie about condoms that can cover your testicles, and they end up ruining Brazil winning the World Soccer Cup, and then get stuck in Brazil, getting hunted by the Brazilian people. I don't know what's happening here. Mafia. Sacha Baron Cohen's also in this, which is another thing that I'm like, oh yeah, great, that could be fun. And then, yeah. So I apologize on behalf of my brain for not screening this trailer before we put it on. I should really do a better job. So I'm not watching this. I have nothing else to say. Fulya, do you have anything to say about Balls Up?
I have nothing to say for Balls Up. I'm sorry.
Great.
But,
fine.
Not my type of comedy.
That's very fair. That's very fair. I'm sorry. Michael?
Yo.
What do you think of Balls Up? Do you have any thoughts?
It is a Balls Up. Oh well, tax write-off. This is the sort of thing that, you know. Yeah, I can't say anything about it. It's like, okay. I thought we're done with this sort of comedy in early 2000s.
Yeah, they keep getting 2000s. Made.
Yeah, it feels like it's already been made. It feels like
it does feel dated.
Yeah. When is this coming out?
It's okay. I still love you, Mark and Paul. Balls Up. If you care to watch it at all, you can, and that is your choice, and we respect your choices. 15th of April on Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Love you guys. Except for Mark Wahlberg. Stop trying to get me to pray. I've been getting a lot of those ads. It's like, stop. It's him and fucking Chris Pratt. It's like, let's pray. It's like, no. Get away from me.
No. Don't want to pray.
Shut
All
up.
right.
Shut up, Marky Mark and Chris Pratt can only do your own voice. Sounds like Chris Pratt.
Jesus Christ.
You're not up to that bit, Fulya, but it'll be funny.
It'll be funny when you get there. That's Trailer Park. We're done. We're rolling out, which means now
Yes.
It's time.
Let's do it.
For the moment.
Poor.
The segment, the section, the place, the spot, the thing in the show you've all been waiting for that we like to call...
Come sail away.
The One Piece of popcorn culture.
I'm going to be king of the pirates of One Piece.
The pirates? Pirates.
I have been dying to talk about this show since its release.
Yes, I've been dying to talk about it since Thursday. So Fulya, kudos to you for holding out this long. Thank you, both of you, for allowing the waiting. Yes, of course, we're talking about One Piece Season 2, the live-action Netflix series. We have all seen every episode, all 8 episodes of Season 2. And now we're going to dive into our thoughts. Mike and I gave a little teaser on this last week when we discussed the first couple episodes, and some other thoughts from him, because I think, Mike, you'd already seen the whole thing last week, hadn't you, as well? Yeah, so you guys have done really well bearing with me for not having seen it in time. Plus, Fulya wasn't here last week, and we weren't going to do this without Fulya, so you know, it's fine.
I need someone to vent with.
Yes, and now we're here. Okay, so let's dive in. One Piece Season 2. I think I like this more than Season 1. I think I'll say up front. I think I just really enjoyed this season a lot more. I mean, I loved Season 1, and because like Season 1 was my first exposure to this world and these characters, so you've got to do a lot more legwork there to kind of get your audience on side, and they did a really good job in Season 1. Season 2 maintains the momentum and even pushes it further, I think. And it's just so much fun. It really is so much fun. There's a great run of episodes here from start to finish. We get like mini arcs sort of taking place, you know, in different locations that the Straw Hat Gang visit along the Grand Line.
Crew.
The crew. Straw Hat Crew. Okay.
Yeah, it's not Scooby Gang.
Shut up. Actually, thank you for correcting me. Straw Hat Crew. We get to meet a lot of new characters here. Baroque Works, the new villains of this season. And we haven't seen the last of them because this season, honestly, is really like a part 1 of their story. And, you know, we had a very lovely, exciting little tease. Hello, Joe Menangiello at the end. Hello. Mr. What's he called? Alligator person? I can't remember.
Crocodile.
He's a crocodile.
But he's Mr. 1.
Mr.
Zero.
Mr. Zero? Mr.
Zero. Sorry, 0. 1?
One
Zero.
is someone else.
Zero.
But he's a crocodile. We haven't met Mr. 1
Not yet.
If there's a Mr. 1. I'm assuming there
always a
is.
Mr. 1.
There's always Mr. 1. Yeah. So that was great. And then, some incredible episodes, and I don't want to say too much because I kind of want to go not bit by bit, obviously, because we'll be here for 10 hours, but dive a little closer at some of my favorite things and some of our favorite things. So I'm just going to hold back a little bit. Needless to say, this was a great season of television, and I need more now.
Well,
and yes, I know I could watch the anime, but I'm not going
or read the manga.
I could read the manga, but I'm not going
There's
to.
also movies that have.
This is like the abridged version.
Shrink it all. Yeah.
Of the story. Okay. All right, Fulya, you weren't here last week.
No.
We don't know what you thought of this yet, but I'm imagining by your reactions that you really enjoyed Season 2. What did you think of One Piece Season 2?
Well, if me going out and buying the pop vinyls of the One Piece characters is anything to go by.
Oh my god.
I loved Season 2.
But are you a real fan just because you bought a piece of plastic?
Hell yeah, I am. I'm also watching the anime. What are you talking about?
She's more of a fan than I am.
Mind you, I do have a One Piece flag flying in my backyard.
Exactly. No, I really enjoyed my experience watching through this season. It was amazing. I was just really looking forward to seeing how they would be able to bring these worlds to life, and they did such a great job with it. I also went out of my way to watch the bonus features that they put up on Netflix as well, the behind the scenes stuff. I think they were like 5 minutes each, and there was like, I think 4 or 5 episodes of them. The way they brought everything to life, the costuming, the makeup, the set designs, the props. Oh my God. Just loved every bit of it. As soon as I was done watching that, and I binged it in 2 days, by the way.
Nice.
The night it released, I watched, I think, the first 4 episodes, and then I went straight the following day I watched the other 4, and I'm like, I couldn't get enough of it. It was so good. There are aspects of this season that I really enjoyed more than others. There are also character developments that I really loved to see as well, and I think there are some things about the characters in the live action that I really liked the way they did it compared to the anime. And so, yeah, oh man, it was so good. And I need to talk more, but that's my overall thoughts.
Perfect. I love the overall thoughts very much. Thank you for sharing. All right, Mike, what is your overall, now that we can talk more about the whole season?
Yeah.
How is it sitting with you after a week? What's your overall take?
Well, if you want my short thoughts, see previous podcast.
Yes.
But I'll reiterate. I'm probably the same. I do like this season more than the other one. Not because it was bad or anything. Just they can play more, and they did. They played more with like the lore as well, and where they're going to go forth into the character choices in this. I do appreciate it being different. Like Sanji, for instance, is a lot different from the anime manga. Usopp has a little bit of a different sort of like taste to him as well. But I do appreciate that Zoro is more Zoro in this season than he was in the first one, and even having like little bits that he has in this season. Nami is great. And Luffy is Luffy. I'm sorry, this is like the Luffy that is Luffy.
Perfect casting.
Yeah, perfect casting. The new people coming in, just having fun with the role because they know they're in an anime sort of style. It's like heightened reality, and just having each moment just take a breath is also great. Even though it's all compacted in. And it just has a good balance to the stories that they were doing, especially with each arc that they did. Some little things I thought, I could have done better, but it's here nor there. And yeah, and you said it right, Kendall, that this is like a part 1 to a part 2 of the Alabasta arc, and where we're going to be going with the new Straw Hat Pirate of Evie and what she's been doing. And yes, I did enjoy Evie's character in this, and where she goes in the Alabasta arc. I can't wait for that. Mind you, there is one character that's not in this, but is hopefully in the 3rd season. Evie has a little companion. Well, I say little companion. He's like a big companion, but he's a little companion. And I think Fulya is going to find like a...
Oh, who is it?
Yeah, he got him.
Oh, we're gonna get to see the ducks.
Hopefully.
Yep. Oh,
Hopefully,
that would be great.
He's adorable.
I think they were just making sure all the money goes towards the CGI for Chopper, just to make him look good, and he does look good. Overall, I think someone, I don't think it's true or anything like that, but the studio wanted Chopper to look more like a reindeer, the sort of ugly Sonic thing. But it was like, no, it needs to be a cartoon, big eyes and more expression in the face. And yeah, it just works. It just works having crazy things.
Absolutely.
I mean, considering you got people who have weird hairstyles, you can do whatever you want. Just
the wig department did an amazing job with the hairs.
Insane.
Amazing.
Yeah,
so good.
And worked. Sure, it looks funny, but
it all works.
just like in Lord of the Rings, where you have people of different heights as well, but watching it, you hardly any notice. It's like, this is the world we're in, and yeah, big props. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Okay. So we're not going to do episode by episode because, like I said, we will be here for 5 million years if we did that.
But I understand.
Yes. So, but hopefully, doing things in this manner might get us to tackle all the things we really want to talk about. And we're going to start with our favorite new character. So, an addition to season 2, someone we didn't see in season 1. And I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys know what my answer is going to be.
Oh yeah,
because why
Bartholomew.
wouldn't it be Chopper? Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it be anyone else but Tony Chopper? Wow. I knew I was gonna have a thing for this cute little angel. When they teased Chopper a year or two ago, I think there was like some teaser thing with Chopper that maybe said that he was coming, or season 2 was coming, or something. I can't remember what it was, but I'm like, okay, there's this cute thing coming, and it's going to be great. And then we see Chopper for the first time, and it's just wonderful, and we get to see Luffy's reaction, which just sums up everybody, just like, what are you? Like, what are those?
A little bit different from the manga and anime.
The anime, yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Okay, interesting. But yeah, no, I just love Chopper so much. We were like watching through the show and we're getting on in time, and I was just, oh my god, where's Chopper? Why haven't I met Chopper yet? And then we just saved the best for last. It's fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah. He's pretty much a key part of the Drum Island arc of the season, if you will, the final 3 episodes. I just he broke me in all the best ways, and when Chopper cries, I cry. That's just what happens. I was sobbing in my bed on Thursday night watching episode 9, Reindeer Shames, learning his backstory, how he became who he became. I didn't expect it to be a devil fruit, but of course it is. And then the twist that Chopper can transform into different shapes. He can become big Hulk-like Chopper, which was fun, and then he
known as Heavy Point Chopper.
Point Chopper, and can also be an actual reindeer again, with cutesy Chopper face. There's just so much to love, and the fact that he wants to be a doctor and help people, and getting trained by Dr. Hiruluk, and seeing their bond is just amazing.
That story broke me.
I mean, I'm going to talk about it again, so I won't say too much now. But yeah, incredible. And I just need to sidebar quickly that the actor that played Dr. Hiruluk in the show, his name is Mark Herelick. What is that coincidence?
That's cool.
That's fucking hats off to casting. He was really good as well. But yeah, seeing their backstory and what they went through, and then my son. Fuck. Anyway, I'll talk about it soon. Chopper is just the best. I love Chopper.
Yep.
Chopper all the time. Thank you, please. And shout out to Zoro for putting him on his shoulder when he was crying.
Yeah.
My boy. I'm just gonna. Yeah. It's just. I love Chopper. He has my whole heart. He has everything.
Yep.
Everything of me. Fulya, I'm guessing same for you. What's your favorite? Oh, I didn't do honorable mentions. Maybe we'll swing around. Okay. We're on a roll. Go.
Yeah,
What's who is your favorite character? You were doing it live. Fuck it. Your favorite
character for season 2.
Yes, new character.
Yes. I Tony Chopper was my favorite. Just like you, I was waiting for when we were going to meet Chopper, but then I thought they still had to get to, the Grand Line, and then we get to the whale. We still had to get to Whiskey Peak, and then we still had to get to you know
Yeah,
a
one thing
little
after another.
yeah, it was just like one of those things like, all right, they've gotten to this point, so that means the next episode will be the next island, and then the next, and then I had a feeling that when I saw that it was already episode 5 and we still hadn't seen Chopper, I'm like, I don't think we're seeing him until they get to Drum Island, and that's not going to be until like maybe the last couple of episodes. I'm like, okay, that's fine, I guess that's okay.
Can I jump in and ask a quick question? Is Drum Island actually where you do meet Chopper in the
Yes.
anime, in the manga
Yes.
as well? Okay, all right,
Yep,
cool.
yep,
Cool,
yep.
cool, cool.
That is where we meet him. But yeah, no, Tony Chopper, absolutely adorable. Really loved the way they made him look. The fact that they not only used, like, even though he was CG, they also had a human person come in to
Yeah.
for the actors to play off. But then when he was doing, like, the character wasn't really moving much, they had a stuffy, like a life-size stuffy of Chopper, like when lying in the bed when he was, you know, healing up, when he was, you know, badly bruised and beaten and stuff. I love that they did that. Big shout out to Michaela Hoover for putting for the voice
Yeah.
work for Chopper. She did a
Well
great job.
Mhm.
And it's almost similar to the anime version. Like
cool.
the anime version has a bit more of a high pitch, kind of a lot, very sort of childlike voice. However, Michaela still put a very good voice for Chopper in this live action version. A little bit more sort of gravelly, but worked really well. It really did work well. It kind of felt a little bit weird hearing that voice when you see Heavy Point Chopper.
Yeah, it was a little jarring.
But that's
I will
that's
admit.
how it is in the anime as well. So
Okay, well, then that tracks. That's
it tracks. But then when we do see Heavy Point Chopper, who is not CG, by the way, it's actually a person in a really custom made suit costume
Yeah.
for those scenes, played by none other than where is he? Shoot, is he in the sorry, I'm like looking at the IMDb for a second. He's played by Gavin Gomes. There we go. I was trying to think of the name. I knew it started with a G. Does a very good job of being in that role of Heavy Point Chopper in the sort of, like you said, very Hulk-like beast kind of a thing. In the anime, he is a lot taller compared to everyone else in the Straw Hat Crew.
Oh, okay.
But it still works in this kind of capacity because he's still quite tall. He still is taller than the Straw Hat Crew, but in the anime, he kind of towers over him, right? Obviously, you're not going to find anyone that tall, you know, who's going to have the same kind of stunt work that they needed for the episodes. But Chopper in his tiny little boy form, just adorable and very teddy bear like, especially with the hat. Just so cute. Just
so cute.
I love Chopper. He's the best. The fact that, and this was a really cool little piece of trivia that I learned when they mention it in the behind the scenes stuff, behind the scenes videos, they mentioned that the human Chopper sort of replacement, so that the actors could play off the character, apparently they used a GoPro and they used the reflections from that GoPro in the eyes of Chopper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was
That's
actually really
interesting.
fascinating. Yeah, I love that. And so they really wanted to make sure everything was done right and that all the details were there. And yeah, I loved it. Chopper is the best.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, Fulia. It's wonderful. Mike, what about you? Are we 3 for 3 on Tony Tony Chopper, or do you have an alternate favorite new character in season 2?
I like them all. But comparatively, what I know, what happens in the next season, maybe later on, they could be my favorite. But I think for an introduction, it's got to be Chopper, because new person of the Straw Hat, and it's got to make sure it works. So, sure, later half of the season, but I think it's worth the wait. They promoted Chopper for something that is to look forward to. I like that.
Yes.
And when it does happen, and Drum Island arc needs 3 episodes to get done, and I can't really add too much more to. I do agree. Heavy Point Chopper was a bit jarring, but I think they need something like that, so it can't be all CGI, because you need to save
absolutely
some money somewhere. And he needs to be 7 foot tall. No, you can do other things.
It's fine.
Yeah, so that probably there. Shall we do honorable mentions?
Yes. Honorable mention characters. I'll just kind of fly through mine. Vivi, Miss Wednesday. I really enjoyed her a lot. A nice addition. I wasn't expecting the twist that she was actually undercover in Baroque Works. That was really cool. They did that really well. So I enjoyed her quite a bit. Speaking of Baroque Works, shout out to Miss All Sunday and Mr. 3. They were probably my 2 favorite of the agents that we see, and we see so many agents. Jesus, I didn't realize Baroque Works was so huge. Yes,
including ones that are made up.
Oh, great. Made up. That's fun. Yes, all right. Yeah, I loved them. Obviously great to see David Desmelchian finally in action as Mr. 3. He was perfect. He was awesome. I loved every bit of him. The wax stuff was great. His arrogance and his attitude was just so much fun. He was having the time of his life in that role. And Miss All Sunday is just step on my face, please and thank you. You are gorgeous. Damn.
Slap me with
really
all the
love.
hands.
Yes, with all the hands in all the directions. Really enjoying her, and based on what Mr. Zero said about her, Nico Robin, there's more to tell from Miss All Sunday in the next season, so I'm looking forward to that. And then just a quick mention, the Giants, Brogy and Dory, really fun. I liked them, and part of me kind of liked King Wapple as well, just as an antagonist there at the end. His metal jaw was amusing, and his sort of like King of Hearts looking like sort of persona, and the fact that he gets a devil fruit and is almost unstoppable. And yeah, I just enjoyed. I really enjoyed the performance from Rob Coletti, who played him. It was just a lot of fun. He's just annoying. He's annoying, but I enjoyed him. A lot. Fulia, what are your honorable mentions for your new characters in season 2?
Oh boy, there were so many, but absolutely a big shout out to Miss All Sunday. Been really looking forward to seeing her come to the big screen or to the silver screen. It's the streaming screen. And I also really liked, who is it? Like Miss Wednesday was cool. Vivi, she had a really cool sort of, vibe about her. And considering I knew who she really was when we first sort of come across her here, I was like, yes, here we go. This is Vivi undercover with Baroque Works. with Mr. Nine. Mr. Nine was an annoying little shit.
Yeah, I was definitely glad to see the back end of him. But I will say, I respect the hustle. He's like, she may have been undercover, but I'm not going to betray my partner. I was like, okay, I see you. That was great.
Mm.
And then he died. So,
when
he
Mr.
literally
Lee
had his
stepped
face. He literally had his face stepped on,
in.
Mm-hmm.
and not a fun sexual way. Oh,
No.
Jesus.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
Hey,
I also enjoyed the giants, Dory and Brogy. I love that they kept the laughs the way they have it in the anime.
Oh, that's good.
It's so good. I hope they keep this going.
Yes, we're going to get more stupid laughs.
Yes,
Please.
yeah.
Including one that's stupid, but it breaks me every time.
Have I gotten to there yet?
Yes, you have.
Okay, all right.
If you got in the water 7, it's a flashback.
Oh, yes. Yeah, okay, cool. But yeah, yeah. So bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just so hard to pick the amazing cast that they have.
So many good characters.
There's so many amazing characters here. Who else was there? I think, look, honestly, I will say Dr. Koreha was really cool too. She's, especially the fact that they went with Katie Sagal to play this particular character. It worked for her so well, considering that in the anime, that character is this really old woman. She's got the white and gray sort of braids going on. She does wear that kind of outfit. She's an alcoholic to, she plays it very well. Although in the anime, she's a lot harsher in her tone.
Yeah.
Compared to obviously the live action. But I guess it's more of a creative choice in that respect. It still works. I just wish it was, she could have been a bit more aggressive in the live action. But it's fine. It still works for what it is. And even though we saw like Tishigi's cool. Like we did kind of come across her in the first episode. I was waiting to see Tashigi because she's supposed to be this nerd for swords. She loves her swords.
I got that vibe.
But the thing is, even in the anime, I'm like, you love your swords and you know the people who have wielded these swords. How did you not know about Zoro? Like, you've never seen him before? You've not seen the wanted posters? She honestly didn't even realize that Zoro was the person she meets.
Yeah.
And just seeing Smoker again, dude. I know he's a Marine, but he's one hell of a looker.
Yes. He can step
Callum
on your
Kerr,
face.
holy crap.
Settle down. Smoke show.
Oh yeah. So many amazing characters. Just too many to name.
Yeah. Too many to name. Mike, your honorable mentions, new characters.
Yeah, I'll do a lot that you've said, but a couple of us. I do really enjoy like the character actors that come in and do their thing, and just for one episode. I really enjoy Crocus because he is a real cantankerous old bastard, but he has a heart of gold because he's looking after a whale. A whale.
Yeah.
And should we mention those pirates? Spoilers, maybe. I don't know. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Fulya? Should we mention a certain character that pops up?
Honestly, when I saw that flashback, I'm like, I gasp. I'm like, oh.
Or did you go, oh, yo? Anyway.
Oh, well, yeah. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, they did that a lot. I mean, one character that even I haven't met yet is somehow in this as well, and that's what's his name? Bartholomew Mole. He was at Logtown, who meets the Straw Hats, and Nami teaches him how to properly steal. You know.
Oh, the werewolf looking man.
Yeah, the werewolf looking guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So he comes back, I'm guessing.
Well, I haven't met him yet. And
Gold Roger?
No.
I think that is that his name?
You know the guy with the green hair.
The werewolf looking one. He's got fangs. He's trying to swindle everybody, and he nearly swindles Luffy.
Bartholomew. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
Yep. I know. Bartholomew.
Yeah. I haven't met him yet, and I'm 300, and I'm like,
well, that's
600 episodes deep.
Jesus. So they bring someone in from that far ahead. That's really interesting.
Because apparently he was actually there to witness that. So.
Well, that makes sense. Plus, I did hear apparently that they're not planning, obviously, on adapting the entire thing. They're probably going to stop at a certain point. The Netflix show. So yeah, that makes sense.
Honestly, if they get as far,
pull characters from the future in.
If they just get as far as before the time skip thing happens, I'll be happy.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably going to be then.
Yeah.
Because then where I'm up to, there's a lot more CGI to be used.
Yeah. There's only so much they can really do.
Yeah. So they're just going to chuck everything that they can in. I mean, there was one character that where I am, I get introduced to them, and it's only a brief cameo where they just come in a door, and it's like, oh, it's you. And where I am, I thought you were dead. So that's sport for me.
Oh, good. That's good.
Thank you, live action.
Thanks for ruining things. Wow, so even you guys are getting spoiled. Shit.
Yeah, I knew that was probably going to happen, but I didn't expect it to happen like 3 times. And the other one is Sanji's backstory. Anyway, I am surprised that they made Wappo work, because that character is crazy and stupid.
Yeah.
And I thought, how are they going to do this? And they somehow made it work, which is crazy. And that's why I kind of like this season more than the other one, because they made the crazy and the stupid work within this world.
Yep.
And I'm happy for it to just go on until
that was the one. That was the one thing about watching this show that even after finishing season 2, I was sitting there thinking, I don't care how crazy this CGI is, I still love it.
Yeah.
It's so good. It works.
It's amazing. Yeah, and Miss All Sunday is, well, later on. We'll get to know a little bit more in the thing. So, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
And David Dasmalchian is great. More
he's always great.
Especially where I am up to, because number 3 does come back.
Oh.
Hey.
And
that's cool.
I want to spoil it, please.
No.
But it's
you are
him
not allowed.
And 2 others that come back.
Ooh.
And they're in the same room.
I was going to say, because they don't, not all of them die.
No.
So
that's the thing.
That's
I want to say this. There's a lot more death in this than there are. There's hardly any fake out deaths.
Yeah.
Like in the first season, it was Mary, from who gives him Mary, the guy with the sheep horns and that. He actually does die in the first season. He doesn't in the anime. And in this one, and I will mention it because it is an honorable mention, but Mr. 8. Igram. With the white curlies. With
Yeah. Mama.
He doesn't die.
No, he
in
doesn't.
the anime.
He
Oh,
doesn't.
that's interesting.
But he does here. So that means death is a thing in this. So
It's probably how they're going to condense it.
Do they? Okay. Well, question then: If Igaram dies in the show but not in the anime or the manga, then does he get separated from Vivi then? So Vivi can join the Straw Hat crew?
No, he's in Alabasta.
He's there. Oh, he's in Alabasta. Oh, okay. So we don't see him and Whiskey Peak in the anime.
We do
see him in Whiskey Peak.
Yeah,
but he leaves and goes to Alabasta. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he goes on ahead of Vivi, I think.
Oh, okay, right. Instead of dying.
Unless...
Okay. Interesting decision, then.
And I just realised, because we don't see a body, I may have spoiled it for you.
Oh, whatever.
I may have spoiled the fake-out death.
But
I don't like fake-out death, so fuck them. Anyway.
It works for me. It worked for me. I'm going to talk about it soon.
And that's why when Dory and Groggy do their fight, I thought, oh, crap. Maybe one of them dies. It's like, and that's the thing. It's tenterhooks of some people can die in this, which is amazing.
Yeah. Nah, that's these characters are just they're doing such a good job bringing them to life, and I'm just loving every moment of it.
It is great.
Can I just mention? I'm trying to say this carefully without spoiling it, but I like the fact that they are setting things up for the future, especially between Goldie Roger and Garp in the prison cell. Mm-hmm. We do see that in the future, so. And they are and it looks like they are setting something up later on. And
interesting.
I think they'll be more played with in the third season as well.
Yeah.
So, because I see they're working, and I really like it.
Nice. All right. Let's talk about favorite moments. Favorite moments of season 2, and I've decided we're going to just do the number 1 and then the honorable
and that's
mentions.
it. Yeah,
and then move on.
Move on.
Because yes. Save us going around twice. So I it was really hard to pick a favorite moment. I think there are so many good moments in season 2. I mean, I think for me, my favorite moment, though, if I had to pick one, is just the gut-wrenching moment when Chopper is going to save Dr. Hiroluck, and then meanwhile, while he's running towards the castle, and Hiroluck's giving his final words basically, and he calls Chopper his son, and it's just that whole end sequence of the Chopper backstory was heartbreaking. It was so heartbreaking and devastating, and I was just tears. I was just a puddle of tears the whole time. Like the fact that Hiroluck willingly drank from the mushroom that was supposed to be the cure-all, and I really hated Dr. Kureha when she fucking yelled at Chopper and said, "You idiot! That's a poisonous mushroom. It's not going to cure. There's no cure-all. That's why there are doctors." I'm like, and now that you guys say that she's like harsh in the anime, that kind of has to go with her character, I suppose. And she does kind of soften a bit, which is nice, but still. But yeah, that was probably my favorite moment, I think, just because it was the culmination of their relationship as well as the ending of their relationship, and what that meant for Chopper and his story going forward. As well. Close second, of course, is Laboon. and Laboon's backstory. You know, just the realization that we get as a viewer about hearing Crocus talk about, you know, he's waiting for his crew to come back and get him. I was just like, fuck that, man. That's. I was crying then. I was like, really? We're doing this?
Yeah.
Episode 2 and I'm tearing up over a fucking whale. Yeah, that was really sad. That was really sad. Speaking of more sad, I know we just talked about it, but Igaram's sacrifice that doesn't happen in the anime.
Yeah.
Happens here, and I thought it was really good, especially because, you know, same with Vivi, we think he's also Baroque Works, he's Mr. 8, he's undercover with her, we don't know that, and we, you know, and like Luffy's moment of betrayal, thinking that they've betrayed him, and then they realize, oh no, he's good, and so you're like, oh hell yeah, and he's this badass character, he's got the hair thing that he can shoot from, and it's just fun, you know, and he's Vivi's protector basically, and then he sacrifices himself for her because he has a mortal wound, obviously, but still it was really gut-wrenching. So shout out to that moment.
And I do like the change in that where number 5, it was actually, and I don't think it's actually part of the thing, but I think, well, it could be just bodily fluid or anything like that. He actually uses his blood to explode, and I like that change. Instead, it was just snot. I think it was. I think it wouldn't have a good impact if it was snot that killed him.
Yeah. Probably not. I'm just gonna speed through the rest of my honorable mentions now. I talked about it last week. The scene with Zoro getting his new sword in the sword shop, that was really great. And then at Whiskey Peak, when he uses said sword and other swords to take out 100 Baroque Works agents. Fantastic.
Yep. The fact that
fantastic.
they were counting through them all.
Counting the whole time. I'm like, take that, Legolas.
And actually 100.
Yeah.
Yes. They actually did 100. That's insane. Fucking kudos to them and to Zoro for being badass. I liked the wax statues at the end of the wax on, wax off episode. Like, you know, that whole thing with like, yes, Fulya.
Oh no, I was just posing the way that Zoro was.
It looked like the screen was cut off, and it looked like you're raising
like I'm
your
trying
hand.
to keep my hand.
Oh
in
yeah, yes, I see it now. Now that I look at the full screen, yes, I liked that as a source of tension for the team. The race against the clock was good. And then lastly, I just want to mention that Miss Golden Week lives in my nightmares.
Yeah.
She was terrifying to me. There was something about her and her face and her demeanor, her manner, the way she talked to Luffy and called him a doll, and the way she manipulated everyone else with her paint. I was just like, this is straight up from my nightmares.
She looks like my niece, and it's creepy.
Oh, no. No, thanks. No,
dress her up for Halloween.
No, yeah, there you go. Halloween costume sorted. But yeah, no, I just as sort of an antagonist, Miss Golden Week was really well done. Yeah, very effective. So
yeah,
we're not, but I don't think we're going to see any more of her anytime soon.
No.
Or will we? Fulya, take us through your favorite moments from season 2, please.
All right. Well, my main biggest favorite moment was the Zoro versus 100 pirates at Whiskey Peak. That was insanity. I just loved watching him plow through everybody, and just as he's going, he's counting, and Mr. 9 is just getting scared, more and more scared as he gets through them all, because he's like, "You're not going to be able to get through 100 pirates between me and you," and you know, and then. Lo and behold, he gets through that 100 and then beats his little crown head down. So that, I think that was my one big favorite moment. the one that I reacted to the most, I think, was the Laboon backstory when we see the pirates that he was with, that he's waiting for. And because of where I am right now in the anime and realizing a certain character, I just gasped when I saw that character, and I'm like, oh my God, yes.
The connections are real.
That was kind of my one big favorite. I want to give a shout out to the moment in Wax On, Wax Off with Usopp. The fact that he was the one who ended up kind of saving the day.
Yeah, good for Usopp. That was cool.
Right? Yeah, he needed a win, I suppose, considering how much of a scaredy cat he is, and a big liar. But yeah, like the fact that he was the one who knew what he needed to do to beat the Baroque Works guys, and especially, I think the funny moment was like, and it happens in the anime too, running around the wax cake, and Miss Valentine's just chasing him.
Get back here.
and that was obviously to provoke her to get really angry and to use her weight power to smash down and cause a crack in the wax. And I'm like, that is very smart of Usopp. So Usopp is actually smarter than he looks. And even though he doesn't have the strength of the rest of the team, the rest of the crew, he still has some really good ideas and plans on how to defeat enemies. And I kind of low-key like that about Usopp. And yeah, so that was also a really cool moment too. And then obviously right after that, when the wax breaks, the moment where Zoro just jumps out and Usopp helps him get flaming swords when he does 3-sword style. It's just like, so good. I could go on, but yeah, I'm going to stop there.
No, that's great. Excellent. Mike, tell us your favorite moment, your honorable mentions, please.
There's so many great things that's happened in this, and it's hard to choose just one. Like there are a lot that I was looking forward to seeing, and it didn't disappoint. Especially Helix's final moments. I was looking forward if they get that right, and they did get that right, and it made me cry. And I can't believe that they made suicide bombing justifiable. So Luffy is a terrorist. So well, soon to be. Spoilers. Sorry.
That's fine.
A little bit. Yeah, the Rumbar pilots what I love these titles of the Loki. I just love the titles of this because they're not sort of in the anime. They're sort of like direct and what's happening in that episode. But yeah, Goodwill Hunting, whale hunting. Whiskey business, big trouble in little garden, and I do like the last episode because Deer and Loathing in Drum Kingdom is probably my favorite because out of all the takes you can get, it's like, why that movie? Anyway, yeah, especially with them and Laboon's story, yeah, there's so many.
One that I forgot to mention, and I'll just be quick about it. And I don't know if it was in Nami Dearest or Reindeer Shames, but Sanji being so caring for Nami that he made me cry. Because he talked about he talked about his own little backstory about him and his mum.
Yeah, that was
because he was looking after his mum.
That was the last episode.
Reindeer and Shame.
Yeah.
Oh, Dear and Loathing. Okay, yeah. I broke down. I was like, this is not a side of Sanji we see in the anime.
Apparently not yet. So there you go. You got sport too. Even I got sport. I think that doesn't come out until like episode 800 or something.
No, okay.
Then we learn a little bit more about Sanji's backstory. Yeah, probably I don't know. I kind of really liked the same as you, Fulya, the 100 takedown.
Yeah.
Because they did it all in camera, and instead of going to another scene, they went back to what the number was, so they continued the scene because they know this would be Zoro's big epic moment in this particular season. So it's handcrafted and just very, very, very minimal stuff, and also bringing back Hawkeye as well. It's sort of
Mihawk.
Mihawk Hawkeye.
Oh,
it's the same thing.
Yes.
So, but
the fact that he has these mental pictures of him.
It's in his head that what he can do differently, and that is actually playing on his mind like forever until a certain point later on. I'm not going to say spoilers. You're going to have to wait. Because that will be playing on Zoro's mind. And because he doesn't really, like, character development, he doesn't really do much with it within the thing. But I think Zoro's main character in this is more like the Zoro that we see. He's actually is having fun and also, like, little jokes as well. And he's sort of dumb in a way. He's very sword muscular brain, especially with the uvula joke, which so it's a girl whale. So funny, but that's just Zoro to a T. So yeah, I think it would be the 100, and coincidentally, that's the scene that I went back to rewatch over and over. It's like, because I do like my action stuff, and that's cool. That's so
it's
cool.
really awesome. The set design for that fight was also really it's almost like a jungle gym. Like, it's so awesome.
It's like a bar and a pirate ship combined, you know.
Yeah.
And I will add, because it's sort of part of it as well, where he does do 3 sword style, which very hard to do in live action because it doesn't work in real life.
No.
But I love the fact that they actually put like a little bit of that in, because it's Zoro. It's 3 sword style.
Yeah.
One in
That's
each
what he's known
hand
for.
and one in the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait for 9 sword style. Spoilers.
Oh my god. This is a dangerous podcast.
Yeah.
It's dangerous for me to be here.
I don't think they'll get to that.
No.
I think
Okay.
I think that's probably in no, never mind. Wait. I think I just spoiled everyone on that one. Anyway.
All right,
It's
moving on.
Moving on. Cool. Well, let's talk about favorite episode then. With some honorable mentions. For me, it's easily Reindeer Shames because Chopper. Because
Reindeer
we get the whole Reindeer Shames. We get the whole backstory with him in the episode with Dr. Korea explaining to Sanji and Nami, and does Luffy get the backstory too? Luffy wasn't there.
Yeah,
for it.
he was there eating.
He was there. He was there eating. Okay, thank you.
Because that prompted him to put the flag up.
Yes, that's right. Yes, correct.
And the good
so
payoff
they're
of saying I'm a monster as well.
Yeah. Oh, that was also sweet. Yeah, it's just overall on the whole, it's just a great episode. Like, you know, it's like, thank goodness Nami's okay. You know, she's on the mend, and that's wonderful. And then, yeah, we get to find out what the hell's going on with Tony Chopper, and then we also get some backstory for Drum Island and why, you know, their doctors were chased out because of King Wapple being a fucking moron. Yeah, and that was really interesting. But then, like, of course, Dr. Hiroluck is, you know, just, you know, say what we will about Chopper, like, he's obviously the other heart of this episode, the other half of this backstory, and just as equally devastating. Like, you know, just to, because, like, you know, Dr. Korea sets it up, and that, you know, because she's the only doctor left now on Drum Island in the Drum Kingdom, and you know, she sets up that, you know, he's gone, and there's badness to do with it and all this stuff, and but then I didn't expect, because, like, I, you know, when the moment when he kicks Chopper out, that was I think that was the first moment I started crying. Was when Hiroluck, you know, he knows he's sick, he knows he's not well, and he knows he's probably going to die, and because Chopper's the only friend he has, and like, you know, Hiroluck's the only friend or family that Chopper's ever known, like, he's like, I'm not going to put him through that. I'm not going to have him see me die. That's going to change him fundamentally, and I don't want to do that to him. Which I can respect in one sense, but at the same time, when you've got Tony Chopper in tears, banging on your door, screaming, "What did I do?" over and over. Oh my God, take my heart from out my chest and smash it on the ground. I was ruined by that. But yeah, thankfully I was really glad that they had a reconciliation before the end, and yeah, and then, like I said before, that moment of, you know, him taking the mushroom and making that sacrifice to, you know, try and make a difference. He's like, I'm, you know, my job as a doctor is to heal, and I'm going to go save those doctors that are in captivity in the castle. And it was just, and the fact that it leads, like, Hiroluck's example also leads to that, I forget his name, the head of
Dalton.
Dalton, thank you.
Yeah.
It leads to Dalton mutinying, basically, and being like,
Yeah.
I've put up with your shit for far too long. I'm out of here. Fuck you, basically. I think that's great, and that's just as much of a lasting legacy than what Chopper goes on to do. So Reindeer Shames was just, from top to tail, just a roller coaster of emotions, and yeah, easily the best episode, and I think is currently the highest rated episode on IMDb, 9.5 out of 10. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, it's
pretty
cool.
solid rating.
Yeah.
Honorable mentions go to, of course, Deer and Loathing in Drum Kingdom. A really awesome season 2 finale that just wraps up the storyline with Wapple, and sets things up for what to expect with Baroque Works for season 3, and Chopper joins the crew, and the cherry blossoms rain down, and I'm crying again because Chopper's crying again. Jesus Christ, I can't do this. That was beautiful.
So many emotions.
So many emotions. Yeah, really, really great. And the final fights with Baroque Works and with Wapple in that episode were great. Really loved the whole, the Wapple's devil fruit. You know, he creates things with what he eats, and he eats his army and spits them back out as these demented metal soldiers, and that was pretty cool, and pretty fun. And thank God Dalton didn't die, because I was like, if
yeah, I know.
This,
yeah,
so I was relieved. And then I got to shout out Wax On Wax Off, as I already said. I loved the stuff with Mr. 3, and then, you know, the other two coming in, Miss Valentine and Mr. 5.
Yep.
Yeah, both of them were great as well throughout the whole season, and they really get to shine in that episode as well. And the stuff with the giants there too is just it's a really good, like, you know, we kind of have a two-parter on the little, what are they?
Little garden.
Little garden, yes, little garden. And that was a really good second half of that story. really, really cool. And yeah, Whiskey Peak was fun for all the reasons we've talked about with Zorro in the fight. And the twists with Miss Wednesday and Igarum, of course, and good whale hunting because yeah, Laboon, my heart as well. Yeah, and I just want to quickly add to Mike. I love that you pointed it out. The episode titles are just the fact that they're puns. They're One Piece puns with movie names is just an inspired choice, and I hope they continue that going forward because it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Fulia, what is your favorite episode and your honorable mentions?
Yeah, look, honestly, I'm not going to go too much into it. You've already mentioned that Reindeer Shames. My heart broke. And this is me going through the story a second time after watching it in anime form.
Yeah.
But in live action, in live action form, it's just another version of heartbreak, and I'm just like, oh my god.
I've done goofed again. I'm doing it to myself again.
But it's so good, and it's beautifully written, and I love the characters. The actors have done such a great job in their roles, portraying those characters, delivering those lines. So great, and I loved it all. I would say my honorable mentions, Nami Dearest, most specifically because of the fact that Luffy takes the lead on getting Nami up to the castle and climbing up that giant cliff of a mountain.
That was
and
insane.
By the end, like, that's what happens in the anime as well. But in this one, it just feels a lot harsher in the live action because you get to the top of this mountain, you see his hands, they're covered in blood, and just from all the climbing and the fact that he gave his jacket to Nami to keep her warm while climbing up, and then Sanji's right beside him climbing up together as well. He's like, I'm not leaving your side. I'm not leaving Nami's side. I want to make sure she gets better, you know. And the fact that as they're climbing up, Sanji slips up, but Luffy manages to catch him.
Jesus Christ, that was an intense moment. For me. Yeah. Hell. Not Sanji. No.
Yeah, and then once they get to the top, it's like it's a moment of Luffy thought he might have been hallucinating when Heavy Point Chopper came to pick him up.
Yeah.
And that was really cool to get like a blurry glimpse of him for the first time. But yeah, the Nami Dearest was definitely there for like one of my honorable mentions of favorite episodes. Excuse me. Yeah, like I said, Wax On, Wax Off was a great one as well. That was a good fun time just to see the Baroque Works guys doing their thing. I think one of the moments in that episode that I really enjoyed was Luffy going after Mr. 3, and he's made wax copies of himself.
Yeah,
and
that was
so
cool.
Luffy's trying to figure out which one's the real one, and he's managing to throw off his voice really well too. So that was a really cool moment in that. They did the same thing in the anime. It worked really well, and I can't believe they actually did the wax versions of the live action Mr. 3, and just all these figures. Like, how? It's so cool. The props department is amazing. They did such a good job. But yeah, I think another shout out to Whiskey Business again, just because of that Zorro fight scene. But yeah, Dear and Loathing in Drum Kingdom definitely up there too, just because of what you said, essentially just wrapping it all up and then getting a better look at Crocodile or Mr. Zero. Yeah. I can't wait for season 3. I can't wait for Alabasta. It's going to be so good.
Crocodile has crocodiles.
Yes, he does.
Banana crocodiles.
You know, this is exciting for me because I remember you guys talking about alabaster and crocodiles and stuff, and I'm like, ooh, I'm almost there too. I'm understanding references now. All right, Mike,
yeah.
take us home with your favorite episode and your honorable mentions.
Right. I will add season 1 only has one, I believe, pun title. And it's Girl with a Swordfish Tattoo.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, because I was trying to think, did they
they
did
do it last time?
1 or 2. It was like, yeah, it's just that one, I think. That I can see. Probably, I want to say Reindeer Shames, because from start to finish, it was just all-time sad. And yeah, I think Deer and Loathing, just to wrap up, but I think I think for me, because I had fun as well as had a bit of a cry as well, is probably Good Whale Hunting. For my favorite for a couple of reasons. I think because I was looking forward to this because future knowledge of what's happening with it, as well as it was just a one story and done, and them just entering the Grand Line and then all hell breaks loose. And I think because I was really looking forward to it because I love the title transitions as well, and this was sort of my favorite one when the Mary goes into Laboon's mouth and then shuts, and then title and splash of water, and me going, oh, that's a cool thing, and then seeing the and seeing like, oh, what's different in this one? There's a violin where the eye is, and I thought, I'm going to cry, and I can't wait. And that song just stays in my head.
Yeah.
Burry's Brew just stays in your head just all the time, and that's why I just love it. I love how they do change it a bit. They do change it a bit where people are, because Crocus is not on the side. They mention it in the episode where he's actually living inside of Laboo. With a little house.
Yeah. I was gonna say that was a change.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Really crazy. This old guy that's living inside of a, because it's essentially Pinocchio. Because I think
the whale from Pinocchio.
Yeah, because you got Usopp, who does have a Pinocchio nose because he's a liar. So we need the whale, and yeah, Crocus is living in the whale, living in Laboo, and actually injecting him constantly from the inside. And yeah, so yeah, and then he comes out, and then they do the whole story. And we get to meet Miss number 9 and Miss Vivi.
Wednesday,
yeah.
Miss Wednesday. Too many
Miss
names.
Wednesday.
Too many characters. They need to cut. They need to kill a couple. And they do.
Oh wait.
Yeah. So I think because of this and just what is into the future, and also it's got me wanting more, but as people have been saying, there is going to be a cutoff point as well as where they're going to get up to. So they're going to cram as much One Piece as they can within reason. I mean, the previous one, the previous episode, with characters that I haven't met yet, and as well as a character that I thought was dead, but surprised they're not dead. It's like, okay, fine, another death. I cried. All right, when that happened in the anime, I cried. It's like, oh, he was such a good character, and then pull the rug for me. So honorable mentions. Probably my biggest one is probably Whiskey Business. because that song is a banger. Speaking of songs in my head, just Whiskey Peak Saloon is just constantly in my head as well, and just that saxophone solo. And I mean, I know this is from the same company that did the live action Cowboy Bebop, and it does remind me of the intro to Cowboy Bebop. It has that sort of saxophone as well, and just it's just great, and I loved it. And and just the Baroque works sort of thing, and wax on, wax off is great, and I can't wait to see more of them in the next season. And then from there, who knows? So that's me, just loving every second minute of it, and all the changes, and all the differences, and all the things that they keep in. Yeah, it's crazy.
Nice. Well, I was gonna say, while you're talking about songs that get stuck in your head, I've really been enjoying Tony Chopper's own theme song that plays in the credits of the final episode, and it plays in the credits, I think, of episode 7 too. The Tony Chopper, Tony Chopper. It's really and it's telling his story in the song, and it's called Am I Enough? And it's the vibe is he just wants to be a good doctor, and he wants to mean something to people, and be a part of the world, and not shunted for being a monster and whatnot. And so I've had that in my head for 3 days. So if we're talking about songs. All right. Well, do we have anything else we want to touch on before we say goodbye into the predicted 3.5-hour episode that I was right about and wish I wasn't right about? I think I've said everything I really want to say. I just love this show.
It's so good. It's so good. I love it.
Yep. It's
more,
awesome.
please.
More, please. Yep. Season 3 is happening, and hopefully we don't have to wait another 3 years to see it. Fingers crossed. All right, that'll do it. That's it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Popcorn Culture is done. Those are our thoughts on One Piece Season 2 live action. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun finally getting to talk to you guys about this show, and I'm sure the feeling's mutual, because that was great. And I like the fact that our thoughts are aligned on certain things as well. It's just really, really good. So bring on Season 3. But until then, that's the podcast for this week. We're done. 1, a 2, a 3. And
that
was a
podcast called Friend.
Yes.
Remember to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Blue Sky for the latest Fred content.
If you'd like to listen to Freddy Alien, you can find us on SoundCloud, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts.
If you'd like to watch Fred the Alien, you can head over to youtube.com/Fred the Alien Productions. And if you're watching the VOD right now or the stream, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to be notified of future content. And if you're watching the VOD or live over on Twitch, make sure to give us a follow over there, twitch.tv/Fred the Alien Twitch.
Yes, I've been a Kendall Richardson.
I've been a Fulya Kantaramaju.
And I've been the tired and hungry and want to go to the toilet, Michael Lister.
And
you
just experienced
a podcast
called Friend.
Remember to eat beef.
Remember, Freddy lives, Loki dies, the Doctor is in, and...
Thank you for listening.
See.
Nah. Holy bejesus.